Stream is starting up.
Okay, I gotta whisper
Look, no, you don't have to whisper.
it. Okay.
I'm just
That's
starting.
okay, sweetie.
I'm just starting the stream and doing sound tests so I can see if it's gonna work. And
I'm about to totally be the MVP up in here, except I'm busy being stoned in the basement.
What the fuck?
You'll find out.
They have no context for that comment.
I know what that
Of the
content.
house?
Huh?
Of the house we're in?
Yes.
You're stoned?
I'm in the basement
She
stoned.
liked it. Senpai noticed me.
I know what that's about.
Crap stoned is not accurate, but you'll find out.
Literally stoned?
We'll find out.
You'll see.
I can put something.
Assuming you don't all die in this house, I mean,
Okay.
theoretically that's possible.
No!
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Wait, what class are we going to find out? The story.
give me
Paladin.
just 1 minute, guys. I'm just making sure
I'm a
things are
lawful
running
good paladin.
Oh, fuck.
properly. Property.
Who is shushing?
You shit talking
I'm shushing
paladin.
her.
You're shushing.
We're all chaotic.
Okay.
Don't worry, it will work. I have big plans.
Uh-oh.
I want to have like a Ghost Rider type story arc.
Oh,
Where
God.
it becomes a
Okay.
spirit of vengeance.
Oh,
the,
no.
the paladin already has an ability. It's basically penance stare, where you make people suffer their sins, and it does damage to them.
Dobby.
Dobby! Dobby, Dobby.
20.
It was an accident, I swear.
Make him relive killing your goblin.
What's with the hatred for paladins? I never played
Sound
a
is
paladin
working.
before in my life.
60.
You don't even know what you're doing.
Sound is working properly today, guys, so
Cool.
no issues.
Sure.
There's a reason I'm awful good. You'll learn about all of this.
Okay, fine.
So,
Well, I'm just trying to find out who killed off my whole village.
so we just. I'm not even gonna wear the
It
headphones
can't
today.
possibly have been me.
No.
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 No,
Not
not
even-
even mathematically possible.
Not even
Someone burned
remotely
down the whole
possible. Okay.
Right, DM?
Yes.
What is happening right now?
Your
Okay.
mom.
Your 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 mother.
Your mom.
Your mother was a whore.
Your mother was a whore.
I know.
Your mother is a whore.
I know.
Where's the was?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of
Hey,
elderberries.
guys, no need to yell.
I'm
Mike's
not
on.
yelling.
He
Yeah,
was
yelling.
on.
you're gonna make it spike.
We're not yelling, you're yelling. You okay? Are you okay?
It's a
You're
new
just-
phone.
you're
It's
just
a
trying
lot
to-
to handle. Oh yeah. Oh here, let me send you the asshole.
Lovely.
You have your contacts and stuff backed up?
Yeah.
That's good.
I wanna see that.
Yeah,
My
but-
phone's too cheap to do any
I
of
didn't
that.
get any of my pictures. I just got like my contacts and so for some reason it saved my Google searches, which is not wanted.
Aww.
Did you get it?
I want to see Google searches.
Unless you want to see all the assholes.
Okay. So I basically set this up for you, Brooke.
Okay, thank you.
One thing we'll have to do is we'll need to pick feats eventually. And we'll need to put ranks and skills. Do you remember how that works?
I don't think she got that far.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, you need like 3 feats, I think.
2.
No, I have
Three?
3.
I have 3.
3.
Do I have
3 total.
Yeah, we need to change it, yeah. It's like certain things you can do depending on your level. Like with mine, I don't need materials for spells. My focus for my spells can't be broken, and then I can quickly do some spells that can switch it not right there. Yeah.
Well, that's good. We don't have to like. At least we get it.
almost ready, Rose?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm live.
Cool. The only thing we need to do for you, Brooke, is throw in ranks and give you 2 feet or 3 feet, but that's not as important unless you're making a skill check. I put down here how many ranks you have. 60. Okay. You can use 4 ranks to purchase a new skill from the list if you see something that you think your barbarian would need. Cool. So, hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to the D&D stream.
Yeah.
This is your resident DM, Robot, Michael, whatever you want to call me. We have some guests with us today, more than the usual. So we'll go around and introduce ourselves like we do normally. Thanks. Just a quick recap. The last time we left off, our team of heroes found themselves in a enchanted house, cursed house, where anyone who goes in disappears, and there seems to be a kind of loop where the house had a kind of catastrophic night one night 100 years ago, and the house stays in that condition and just replays the event over and over again. So, with us today we have a resident rogue and ranger.
That'd be me, Deirdre. I'm also the streamer, Queen Geek Rose. You can call me Rose. You can call me Queen Geek. I'll answer to whatever. I'll answer to Queen. Whatever you guys want in the chat, I'll try to answer to, as long as you keep it polite. You know the rules. They're below the stream. I'm watching. You know. Typical. So, let's have fun.
Next up we have a resident cleric who is the team healer.
Yeah, played by Emily. I am playing the Dark Elf Cleric. Isla, our angsty elf here.
Okay, next up we have our bard who has the most abysmal roles I've ever seen in my
Hey!
life. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I play Ravana. She is a Rakshasa bard.
Slut.
And slut.
No!
Yes.
Resident Harlot.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have
No getting around that.
we have one new player and one veteran who hasn't been with us in a while. So we're going to reintroduce our veteran. We have Andrea. She's also Rakshasa, but what is our class for Andrea?
Barbarian.
She's a barbarian. She's got like the most crazy strengths we've ever seen. She lifted a tree out of uprooted a tree to beat a troll to death.
She's a little OP.
So she's going to be joining us today. She's visiting our group, so we're going to have some fun with that.
The cat will be out of the
And
bed.
then, last but not least, we have a brand new person to the Dungeons and Dragons, to this Dungeons and Dragons game. Go ahead and give yourself an introduction.
I'm Dave. Nobody knows anything about my character yet because he's busy stoned in the basement. They'll find out what that means shortly.
Yes!
So,
I'm a lawful good human paladin, and I'm pretty young and pretty old at the same time.
Boring shit.
so
baby Gus.
Old bitches.
let's get this started up. Okay, so last time we had left you off, the team had interrupted. Essentially, there was this banister in this kind of rather upscaled house, and when you touched the banister, you saw the events that took place 100 years ago, where a family of people were murdered, with the exclusion of one person, a child, who became kind of an undead creature in an effort to save the child. And then after some group discussion, our rogue decided to use her word of power to unlock the banister's magic, and this caused the team to kind of reopen the spell and send them back into the 100 years ago to intervene with the incident. So the family has kind of been put to sleep by our bard, who used a sleep spell on the entire house. And the intruder who came in and murdered the family the first time is currently attempting to go up the stairs, has tripped and fallen because of someone tripping them, rogue. And so that means that they're lying prone on the stairs. Our bard has been given bull strength from our cleric and is waiting at the top of the stairs to try
I
and...
still have that?
Yes. And is either attempting to communicate with the family or trying to stop the intruder from making it to the top of the stairs.
At the end of the last session, he or she had said she was she was going to lock the room and be the lock because there was no lock on the door to protect the boy,
Child and father
the
and
child
They haven't-
upstairs.
So we haven't actually had Ravana enter the room yet.
No.
So you have climbed over the creature person, and you are at the
Did a
top
little
of the
bit of-
stairs.
And you closed the door and you are standing blocking the door. That was where we ended the session last.
Yeah.
And I was attacking the creature.
And then
Creature person.
I am
Creature
like
person.
burning my sigil into it. I think at the moment.
Oh, that's right.
so-
You're, you're both on top of this
We
person.
left
Yes.
off. We left off during your round. You were attempting a rebuke undead. So that is what you're currently doing.
And I had both my daggers dug into.
It's like shoulders or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
To kind of pin it to the stairs as best you can.
Well, I had attacked it with the daggers, using it as a grapple to
Right.
attack, and it had dragged me with it.
You are not still grappled to it because
No, but
the
it
turn
had
ended.
it had
so
dragged me with it
you're
because
right.
I had,
First
So-
off, who has
and
the bag?
I am still invisible.
Deirdre has the bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay.
And you, Andrea, our other Rakshasa barbarian, has woken from a deep, deep, deep cat nap.
Come out of the bag.
No,
For
you're
months.
still in the bag,
You're still in the bag.
but you're jostled out of your sleep.
You're woken to the sounds of battle coming from
Shit.
outside of the bag. So, because this is a mid action, we're going to have Isla finish her action, and then we will have you do a response action afterwards, as though you were the last turn.
I,
Because the creature, imposter, intruder has already taken their action for this round. So.
okay.
So, we're going to do a rebuke on deck check. You're going to roll d20 for me, and you're going to tell me what your charisma modifier is.
I rolled a 12 and my charisma modifier.
Uh-huh.
I do not have one.
It's 0 or 1.
I have 12 on my charisma, so.
So 1.
Oh, okay.
What? So 6 minus... What level are you? 9 minus 2. 7 hit dice. 7.
Yeah, level 9.
You need to pick a color of
Set.
dice to use while
So-
you are here,
12
or a
plus...
set of dice. Okay.
I'm trying to do the math in my head 1 second. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to roll. So, as you press your sigil into the back of the
Yep.
creatures, are you aiming for the head, neck, what?
I'm probably like going for like the middle of the back.
Okay. As you press it into it, the creature yells in pain, and you do 20 points of damage.
Okay.
The creature seems to be lightly unnerved, but still is completely mobile.
And they can't. This creature can't see us, right? We're able to interact with it, but
I am still wearing a cloak
Yeah.
of invisibility.
Well, Cloak of Invisibility only works if they don't know you're there. And since you guys started attacking it, that's debatable, so.
Well, I mean, it knows it was attacked, but I'm wearing the cloak of invisibility.
You can't wear it and attack. It's one or the other. You either are using it to completely hide yourself, or it's
Okay.
not working because it's an attack. So that you have dealt points of damage to the creature, and now we go into our barbarian who is inside the bag of holding.
The cat in the bag.
Yep. Don't let the cat out of the bag.
Mind you, I was the traveler in a bar that you guys asked like if I wanted to come here.
oh yeah, we kind of just abducted
And
her.
as a caveat, they have no idea that you're awake.
Oh.
You've just been like
And I have no idea what the fuck's
comatose
been
for
going
the
on.
last
We
like
could have
couple
shoved you in the
weeks.
So
bag. and-
what's your reaction?
We put you in the bag because you were injured and you
were
went to sleep.
sleeping, Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Suffice it to say,
you were healing.
recuperated.
Yeah, 'cause the last thing I remember is like killing 8 guys.
Mhm.
And then uprooting the tree and
Yeah.
killing the
Yeah.
troll.
And a troll.
So you awaken from, to the sounds of battle happening outside of the bag. What would you like to do?
First of all, get the fuck out of the bag.
Okay, so you can use the push button effect to leave the bag of
Okay.
holding if you wish.
Yes.
That will be a free action because you're just tapping a button. You're
Okay.
awake. You have no weapons drawn. So you exit the bag.
But you do have claws, which are not drawing a weapon.
You
Yeah.
exit the bag to find yourself in a random house. You see your fellow travelers stabbing into a creature or creature or person. You can't tell. It's essentially looks like a person that they're backstabbing and jamming a holy symbol into. That's crawling up the stairs, while Ravana stands at the top, just like, what, bitch?
I want to try to help the Isla and Diedrich to subdue whatever they're.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to try and hit it? Do you want to try and claw it? Do you want to try and grapple it?
Grapple.
Okay, you're going to roll d20 to see if you can hold on to the creature, and you're going to tell me what your grapple score is on your page.
Oh, 4. Oh no.
What's your
grapple?
What's your score on your page for grapple? Midway down.
Oh.
Do you see it? Right below where it says will.
Grapple modifier. 9 is
Nine.
the base attack bonus, and 5 is strength modifier.
So total is 14.
14. Yeah.
So 14 on 4 is 18.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
You can hold on to the creature, but you feel that there's a lot of force behind it, so if it really tried to, it would break your hold fairly easily right now. But you are holding on to it and kind of pressing it into the staircase.
Okay. That should allow so much healing.
What?
Can you grab me a pencil for that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you need a pencil right now?
Yeah, just in case. I want to have a pencil on me just in case.
I had one somewhere.
Brian gave me one. It's fine.
Okay. So, do you want to take any actions?
Me?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, right. Okay, that's right. Sorry. Okay, so what? We're going to loop back
He's
around.
too stoned right now.
We're going to have the creature make an attempt.
Oh no.
What is the creature attempting to do?
Standing up. With a colossal force, the creature throws Brooke off of her.
This is not the spell command.
Brooke flies a couple feet back. I'm going to say 5. You land on your butt. Isla, your holy symbol gets thrown back. Is it on a chain or is it on your
It's on my staff.
on your staff? So your staff kind of flies backwards away from the creature,
Shit.
and you feel like a shockwave of force blowing you backwards. Deirdre, you are still managing to dig your knives into the back of the creature, but you feel this wave of force, and you get lifted off your feet. So it looks like, you know how like in those movies where they have the wind gusting and the person's holding onto the side and flying sideways? You're doing the same with your knives. You're just like, your feet have left the ground, and you're just like,
Flying
guys! Seriously!
Yep.
And you can feel the knives starting to like retract out. So by the time the wave has passed, your knives are fully retracted from the creature.
Okay.
The creature person stands and starts to make their way up the stairs. They get about halfway up, and their turn has ended.
Okay. So, is it me next?
Rotate. Yes, it is in order. It's Deirdre, Ravana, Isla, and then Andrea.
This word is a predetermined order. Do they roll for initiative? How's that done?
They had already.
We had already rolled for
It's
initiative,
just
and
I have to like remember which. I'm pretty sure that was the order.
yeah, I was first, and then it was
Makes sense.
Sometimes
Isla.
it's who's in the vicinity.
I just wondered if, now that you have another combatant in there, if you would re-roll for initiative, right?
No, because
No.
she ended up last.
Oh, because yeah, that makes sense.
She was last into the fight, so we're gonna treat her as though she has had the lowest initiative
That
for it,
makes sense.
just because she entered midway. So, we're gonna start with Deirdre. What are you going to do?
okay. Let me look at my
Everybody,
sheet.
The creature is no longer prone; they are standing,
do we have our same spells?
and they are now braced against the railing, so it will be
Yeah.
much harder to hit them. Yeah, you have your spells.
No, I mean, do we have like the same spells that we started with before? Or
Yeah.
do we need to prepare new ones? Like, is it considered like a new day, or is it like...
It's no, because you haven't rested.
Right.
In game, you
Okay.
have to rest in game.
I know, but I'm wondering if you were like gonna... Okay. That's what I was asking.
No, I'm just going to hold you to whatever you.
I don't
selected
remember what
last time.
I used and what I didn't use. This isn't mine.
So I
Okay.
can't use bold strength again.
I am going
Already used it on me. How long does that
to.
last?
I think it's 10. It depends on her level. So I'm gonna print.
Okay, I have.
It's plus 4 to strength for 1 minute per level. So she's a level 9, so 9 minutes. That's the equivalent of 90 rounds,
Okay.
essentially.
I am going to use.
Spells go down on the paladin again. 'Cause I think I only get one first level spell,
It's
even at level 9.
well. Here's how it works. There's a plus 1 to all spellcasters if you have an intelligence score of over. If you have a plus 1 to intelligence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So modifier affects the.
So you get 2 for level 1 and 1 for level 2.
I was wondering about that.
How far away would they be?
Well,
You're still within melee distance. If you move to, you'll have to move to attack, but it's melee distance essentially.
But like, if I used a jump check, would that?
you could definitely do a jump check. It'd be a little. You take a slight penalty because you're going upstairs.
But I have that bonus on jump because
You
of
wanna give
the
it a try?
because it's a plus 4 bonus
it's
on
the,
jump.
you take the penalty on your attack. On the,
Circumstantial penalty because it's upstairs and she's at the bottom.
right.
So
Is the penalty on
But
the jump
it's a-
though, or is it on the attack itself?
On the
Really?
jump.
Oh.
on the jump
okay.
first because she's making a jump check. If she tries to make a grapple check on top of that.
Does the plus 3 modifier make any difference?
No, for spells it's just a 1 bonus.
It's like it's a check bonus. Like if you have it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Exactly.
Cool.
So a
Okay.
wizard would take, like, if they had an intelligence score that was so sucky
So-
that it was like
So am I
plus
on
0.
flat ground, slightly behind the stairs, so I can make
You
like
are-
a
you are
running
on
jump?
You are on the base, like you were at the foot of the stairs, and they're about halfway up the stairs.
So I was wondering if I need to do a running jump or if it's just a, like.
You wouldn't have enough space to do a running jump. That would take your whole turn. You could do a jump and a grapple simultaneously. You just have to roll for each, or you could make a jump and an attack. But you can't use any extra movement.
Do you not have any
Oh,
ranged
thank you.
weapons?
All my
Because
weapons are
You
ranged.
you have quick draw. Remember,
I know, all my weapons are ranged.
Oh,
I've got
what
my
kind
daggers out.
you can throw.
Wait,
them if you
what kind of monsters can I summon again? What am I allowed?
Chaotic, neutral, chaotic, good.
Chaotic, neutral, chaotic. Good.
Yeah, I have quick draw. I have a lot of options. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do.
Okay.
We want to make a pretty quick decision so that
Yeah, I think I'm going to jump and throw my daggers.
Are you attempting to jump over the creature and get on the other side of it, or just jump up to get a better range?
Jump up to the top of the stairs if possible.
That would be a jump and a climb. That would be a climb check, actually. Like
Why? If I'm jumping up over the top of the stairs.
So you're forward jumping
Yeah.
to get on the other side of it. Yeah. Okay. Roll d20, and then give me what your jump bonus will be, if you would.
Okay, that was 19, and my jump bonus, or my jump check skill modifier is 8 because of the skill modifier.
I need my phone. Okay, so
19 8.
let's see, where are you gonna land? Are you
I want to land at the top of the
minus 6
stairs.
penalty?
That's
because she's
with the
going up-
minus 6
Yeah,
penalty
because
for
of
one.
for trying to going upstairs. So, we're gonna say that you land at the top of the stairs next to Ravana.
Hmm.
Um,
And I'm just throwing my dagger right down into the.
roll d20 to see if you hit.
No.
Hey, Mike,
20.
You know what page the skulls would be on in the handbook?
20, and I have a times 3 crit.
I think there's a second handbook sitting over there in the corner. I'm not sure.
There's a yes.
Bard spells are on page.
This? Which one is this?
1920s are crit, and I got a 20, so that would be a times 3,
Okay,
and
cross.
it's
Thank you.
3d6 plus 1d6 for damage.
Okay, roll for damage.
Okay.
Alex.
I got 3,
Page 182.
5, 4, and 5.
And that's the last one.
14.
I guess
3,
I failed.
5,
My
5.
Well,
bad.
thanks.
Sorry.
So
I wasn't planning
10,
on going to the gym today.
17. Because it's,
Oh, and 3 was your other one? Okay.
yeah, it was, yeah.
And
Okay.
the description of the
46.
spells are in the back of the book, right?
Yes, if you tap
Times
the name
3.
of the spell, it'll send you directly to the spell.
It was
Wait, is
times
it this
3
one?
because it was a 20.
Spell
No.
compendium.
What,
That
three
was
rolls?
also what I was looking for.
4 rolls.
That's not what I wanted.
Because it was 3d6 plus 1d6
It's not working.
electrical.
Oh, wait.
And it was a times 3 because I rolled a 20.
Okay,
It did work. Okay.
so you're gonna do
17 times 3.
50, 40 points of damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to see this roll. The creature kind of stumbles and crumples on the stairs, and you can see them like heavily bleeding, kind of thick tar onto the staircase. But they still seem to be standing.
Okay.
Next up, we have Ravana. You're at the top of the stairs. You just saw Deirdre kind of flip over top of it and stab it with her throwing knives as she kind of flew over top of it. The creature has stumbled and is kind of like leaning against the railing of the stairs, kind of clutching at themselves as
And I'm
they
at the top
pour
of
a
the
thick,
stairs.
viscous blood out of it.
Yes, I'm at the top of the stairs with you.
Yeah, she just landed next to you as the turn completed.
Lightly on my feet.
If I were to cast Summon Monster 2,
That takes an entire turn. You would have no action except summoning it.
okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Cool.
So, like, the list of,
Has to do with your alignment.
okay.
So you are going to summon.
I'm looking at the...
Did that knock?
Chaotic Good.
Did that knock the creature down the stairs any?
No.
Okay.
It
I
it kind of hampered its movement.
Okay. I just didn't know if it knocked it
Do
back.
you want to summon a first level or a second level monster? You summon a first one, you summon 1d3. 1d4. Otherwise, if you're just summoning a second level, you only summon one of it. What's your alignment?
Chaotic Good.
You summon a celestial eagle or celestial badger / monkey. You want to summon a couple badgers or monkeys, or do you want to summon an eagle indoors?
Man, it sounds like that might be a suggestion.
I'll
No idea what you're talking about.
I'll summon the Celestial Badgers.
Okay, roll 1d4 to see how many show
Yeah,
up.
I've got a deep. Okay.
Where'd it go? That's not it. That's
1.
What?
I'm
Oh.
just anticipating a
Roll.
1. 4.
3.
Oh, 3?
wait, no, 4.
It's the base number.
4.
So 4. As you chant the incantation to your spell, you see 4 angry-looking little celestial halo blue shining badgers appear at your feet. They look at each other and make kind of like a badgery sound somewhere between a hiss
Chittering.
and a growl.
Badgery sound.
Chittering at each other.
Essentially chittering at each other, and then they wait for your command for the next round. So you command them to do something.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn.
I'm about to make this more fucked up.
Oh,
Are
no,
you?
what are you doing?
This is gonna be great.
I have a quicken spell on Summon Monster 4.
Monster 4 or Monster 3?
Monster 4.
Really? Holy crap. So what, chaotic good or neutral?
I am gonna
Chaotic
summon
good.
a celestial lion.
No, but are you chaotic good or
In
chaotic?
a house. Okay. All right.
Oi.
All right.
Badgers are
At least
small.
I can
You're
talk
at
to
the bottom of
animals.
the stairs.
Yeah.
You spend your round chanting to your god, praying for help, and suddenly
Oh no!
you hear a colossal. Everyone hears a colossal roar from the bottom of the stairs as a giant blue glowy lion shows up.
I had a clicking spell
We'll see if the
too.
staircase collapses.
Well, no, it's not on the stairs. She's at the
Okay.
bottom. So
I had a clicking spell on it too, so.
So that means you spent half of your action points doing that. What do you want to do with your other half? You
Can
can
I-
move, but you can't attack.
Oh, I can't have my lion attack.
You can give it a command for the next
Good
round,
thing I
because
can
it's-
calm
Okay,
animals.
I'll have it attack the
Yeah, we'll need
thing.
that. Thanks,
So you can. That's good. We'll call that a free action tonight.
Okay.
That suggestion. You just
Yeah.
like you pull
And I
it,
can
it's
talk
like,
to him too.
It like nods back at you, like it understands. Now you can move if you want. That's your last. The last thing you can do. Is
Okay,
move
can I
to the
grab
side.
my staff real quick?
You already have it out.
You have it out. You didn't lose it.
Oh.
It just blew you back a little bit, and the staff.
Okay,
went.
I'm gonna step back a little bit from the staircase then as this happens.
Which direction are you heading? Are you heading towards the father's office, the exit to the building, or the
I'm gonna go
living room where
towards
the wife
like the
is?
door.
Exit.
You're
Yeah.
going towards the front door.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit, but I'll still be facing what's happening.
Okay, so you take
I'm
a
gonna
couple
back
steps.
up from this shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You take a couple steps back, and the lion's tail keeps kind of smacking you in the face.
I don't mind.
And you get a great view of the celestial lion balls just hanging out beneath. You're like, damn girl.
That wouldn't be a girl if it's balls.
No, she doesn't have that. She's a cleric.
Oh.
What unholy magic is this? Okay, so next up, our barbarian. You suddenly see, at the base of the stairs, seemingly from nowhere, a fucking lion.
She's a cat too, and so's our other cat.
You look up the stairs at the top and see an angry horde of badgers. And in the middle is this person who is profusely bleeding black tar onto the staircase.
At this point, I'm just really fucking confused.
Uh-huh.
What is going on? What did you people do?
So you have an action to take. You can either take out your weapon, or you can move and attack with your claws. What would you like to do?
I would like to take out my weapon.
Okay, so you're going to draw your flaming broadsword, which, may I remind our viewers, is a long sword with a bra attached to the end that is currently on fire.
Wait, why can't my I'm already on fire. Never mind. My weapon's already on fire.
And you're also like buffed up with both strength, so you like muscled too.
Oh, right.
And does that conclude the round?
That concludes the round.
I'm still stoned in the base.
I'm just having a good
roll
old time.
d20.
I can't. Can
Yeah,
I?
yes, you can roll d20 to see if the thing that's been hovering around the house has reached you yet.
But it can't as long as the thing is.
It can because they're in the process of breaking it. So we're gonna say it has a kind of time.
20!
Roll d20 again.
Damn. Okay, what?
8.
It's gonna take effect. You're going to take one turn to get less stoned.
Alright.
What?
He's only half stoned now.
But it's like summoning sickness. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
All right. So now it's the creature / person's turn.
Oh no.
Oh.
So they take out a flask of something that looks like it's like opalescent kind of. It has like this shiny little reflective rainbow quality. They swig
It's
it back,
just-
and as they swig it back, you can see it's like thick and viscous and silver, but it
It's
reflects sunlight. No, it's unicorn blood.
Oh, great.
No.
And as they drink that, you see them kind of regain all their strength,
Damn it.
and the hood kind of falls back to reveal a
Voldemort.
No. Fuck you and your Harry Potter. Just because I'm using that from Harry Potter.
I guess you don't know who.
It reveals a stunningly beautiful woman with fangs.
Oh, vampire.
That is the end of this person's thing's turn. Well, you're not sure if it's a vampire or not, but it is clearly not of this plane of existence.
Yeah.
So, we return
Sounds
to
almost
Deirdre.
like a basilisk, but
It's a full human female body, from what you can tell. Flowing red hair in braids, and she looks really pretty.
Hot.
Yeah. That won't really impact a group of females, but you know.
yeah.
Except
Unless we
maybe
swing that
Ravana.
way. Unless we swing that way.
Except maybe Ravana. So yeah. Maybe we'll have her roll d20 to see if she's enthralled for a
Seduce
round.
her.
Oh, come on!
Alright, Deirdre, what are we doing?
Alright. My daggers are back, because
Yes.
the stones return.
Mhm. You have them on recall as soon as you throw them, they return at the end of the round.
Yes. Okay, now. None of the animals are... The animals are under control
Yeah,
by
the
the
badgers
summoners.
are at your feet. So you have a clear line of sight / line of archery range
Yeah.
to the creature from where you are. You will not risk hitting anything unless you miss the creature completely and hit the lion on the other side of the stairs.
And or Emily.
No,
I'm
Emily's
behind
far
the
enough
lion.
back, like the railing kind
Oh,
of
okay.
obscures part of her. So unless that she rolled a 1 maybe. I
And
rolled
that-
a 1 and then a 20. Oh, so you critically missed and critically hit Emily. Yes, exactly.
I have not yet done that.
You hit me before.
Yeah.
Shot me with an
It
arrow.
probably deserved it.
I was hanging upside down!
Well, yeah, but think about it. She was trying to hit the webbing that was above your feet. You were being dragged to the ceiling by your feet. So that was a
Yeah.
pretty
So
uncommon
you were going to
skill check.
die and she hit you instead.
Oops.
And then I summoned.
And
Thomas.
that was... And honestly, for some of the shit
Fucking
you
meteor.
pulled...
Yeah. I summoned flying meteors.
She was
and everything.
not sorry about that.
For some of the shit you pulled, it's not bad.
So, what are we doing?
I think... Well, wait, let me see. Would my knowledge of nature help me determine what kind of creature?
No, this is
Knowledge
It
infernal?
would be a spot
You
check.
can
if
try-
You determine what type of creature it is.
right. Well, she'll have to cross it with infernal to see if it's an infernal creature.
Because I have good infernal knowledge.
You right, but this is to check to see if it's anything from the infernal. I'd count that as a free action unless you're doing a search check.
Right. Well, I'm just trying to see if I can determine what kind of creature
Roll
it is.
d20.
A 11 or 17 or wait a minute. That was a 17. I'm reading it upside down. 17.
And bonus,
10.
it's not infernal.
Okay.
It's
Knowledge
not
military?
infernal. Huh?
Would knowledge military tell me?
No.
Okay.
It's an extra planar creature. So if it's not an infernal
Oh,
one,
it's
it's
a spot
another
check
planar.
or not, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you were trying to be like, is that an infernal one? No, it's not. It's from another plane, but you can't be sure which, because infernal will only tell you about hell.
So knowledge engineering won't tell me either.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an extra planar, so you have to have knowledge either extra knowledge planar or knowledge of a specific plane.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Was the when she used her unlock word of power, was the basement door in close enough proximity that
200 feet.
Okay.
all of the house unlocked.
In fact, it could have technically. If I would say it's not. If she had the third word, it would have unlocked
Okay. Well.
everything.
all of the
Everything.
house unlocked.
So yeah.
Like all the doors in the house unlocked.
Alright, I just wondered if it was going to be a comedy of ridiculousness because I can't open locks.
Hey! Oh shit! Pounds on the door.
No, the all of the doors in the house unlocked.
I assume they haven't seen it because some kind of trap door under a rug or some nonsense.
Yeah, you'll find out when you try and exit.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and just attack again with my daggers.
Okay, roll d20.
Mm-hmm. 16.
Okay, so you hit. Roll, what is it, 3d6?
4d6.
46.
Yeah, it's 3d6 plus 1d6 of electrical damage.
Let's change that to 2d8 because it's 2 items. I want it to be easier to remember. And then the electrical. That'll give you enough of a buff.
Okay, well,
It'd be 16 either way. But you can do 3d6 for this turn, or 4d6 for this turn. That's just a lot of extra
3,
dice for no reason.
5,
8,
4, so
12,
yeah, and then 4.
16. 16 points of damage. So you slash and throw your knives directly into the creature, stabbing it in the shoulder. The creature winces, but doesn't seem too put off by that, and it even yanks them out and throws them. But as it throws them away, they just slowly start hovering back to you. Like nothing even happened. The creature just watches them recede like, what the fuck? Next up we have Ravana.
Wait, the badgers, do they come right after me, or is it...
Their attacks come afterwards.
I want to attack them.
Oh, you have your chakrams out?
I thought so.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't
Roll
remember.
d20. Are you ready, Brandon?
Here, I got a 20 over here if you want.
Watch, this will be the one die that works well
Oh.
for him.
Alright.
Everybody
Use
brace
this
yourselves for the worst
rolling
roll.
tray.
Oh, come
Oh
on!
god.
19. Wait.
Wow, okay, that's a...
That's a 16.
Oh, 16. Okay, I was about to be like,
Yeah,
a
that's
crit.
why. That's why half the
What's
time
your,
I'm like
what's
going,
the
which
damage
way do
on your
I?
chakrams?
Shit. Hold on. 1d6 plus... Oh wait, hold on. That's the daggers. 2d6.
Because there are 2 of them.
Yeah,
And then fire damage.
1d4 fire.
Okay, so roll 2d6.
Right?
So if you can find another... Emily, can you hand
I
me
have 4 of them right here if you
Okay.
would like another one.
d6, roll 2 of them, and then roll a d4 afterwards as a kind of supplemental.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Throw them on the floor.
1 and 1!
The 4 and 1,
Oh.
5 damage plus
and then 4.
4.
Yeah.
That's kind of cross, but I'll count it.
Well, it's
So,
slid.
9.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. You throw the chakrams out in a kind of butterfly crisscross pattern, and they slash into and ignite the cowl of the creature. The creature seems like it barely even noticed this happening. It just kind of like, sliced the side of his face. It's like, psh, whatever. But its cowl is on fire currently.
Okay.
So it'll be taking 1d4 damage per turn that its cowl is on fire, or until the cowl disintegrates. Next up, we have Isla.
Alright, so my
Oh, I'm sorry, no, the Badgers.
Oh.
Badgers are going to make an attack. Do you want me to do cumulative roll or individual, Brandon?
It doesn't matter. Whatever is easier.
Badgers.
We're going to say two are hitting. Just to save us ourselves time.
Hi, Dom. Hi, Joker. Thanks for the lurk.
We're going to say they're doing 6 damage. So they're essentially like chewing on its ankles. You hear two of them leap and miss and just kind of tumble down the stairs. And then 2 of them like leap and bite. And they're just like, you just hear angry gnawing like... Next up we have Isla.
Yeah, so my lion already has its command,
Lion's
right?
turn comes after yours, so yeah.
Okay, so can I cast magic weapon greater on Andrea's sword?
Is that a touch-based spell?
I forget. Let's look up real quick.
You're gonna touch the flaming bars.
Also, how many... you prepared this before.
I'm doing okay
Yeah,
today.
these are my prepared spells I still have right now.
Greater?
It's been kind of
What-
crazy
what's the
lately.
spell called?
Magic weapon greater.
Give me 1 second, I'm pulling up the spell.
Yeah. I'm trying to look it up too.
Weapon gains +1 bonus. Greater is going to...
Magic weapon. What level spell is that?
She's casting it as well.
It doesn't look like it requires
Close.
touch.
Yeah, it's close. Target is close. So, within 25 feet, that's fine.
Yeah.
1 weapon or 50 projectiles. Wow. 1 hour will skin my house. Yes.
Hey, Ryan. How you doing?
Spell functions like magic weapon because I think it's...
Oh, damn. I've had some health issues, so that's why I haven't streamed
Okay,
much
so
lately.
you're casting it as a +2. So, right now, Andrea, on your paper, next to your weapon, You're gonna put a +2 in parentheses. Because right now your weapon is enchanted to be stronger than usual.
So,
This is 2 additional damage or 2 additional base attack?
Base attack and damage.
alright.
Bonus on attack and damage rolls. Yeah.
So
And she's the strongest person in the group, so.
well, bull strength is still cast
yeah,
on
so
Nirvana.
you're what, 19 now?
Something like that.
What's your regular strength?
14.
18. So she's got a couple. Yeah, she's stronger than you, but not by much. All right. So that's your round.
Mhm.
Now it's the lion's turn. We're going to attack as the lion. It's going to make an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Nope. Okay, so the lion kind of hefts its way up the stairs, barely enough room, and it kind of lifts on its hind legs and pounds into the creature. The creature staggers but doesn't fall, and it deals 12 points of damage.
Oh no, that's not bad.
Claws scratching across the back of the creature.
Yeah.
The creature makes a kind of grunting noise. Creature person makes a kind of grunting noise, but again, doesn't seem to be very fazed by this. Meanwhile,
Oh, is it me now?
it is you now.
I yell, "Hey Payless, god of good values," and then I collapse to the ground because I've been standing in the same position for 200 years.
So from the basement, you hear this kind of loud shriek of "Hail Payless! God of..." What was it?
"Hail Payless, god of good values," and then a clanging noise as I fall to the ground.
You can't really locate where the sound came from except beneath you. But everyone
We
in
forgot-
the group kind of looks at each other.
We forgot.
No, he's going to interrupt her.
Oh,
he's
okay.
he's next in row, and then she's going to be the last one.
Okay.
So, Andrea, you hear that noise, and now you are going to take an action. What would you like to do?
Well, I've got my flaming broadsword, so.
Yes. That is magically enchanted. It seems to be humming with energy right now.
Alright.
Yes.
A lot
Release
to
that
handle.
energy.
Release the bra's energy.
I will tell you, barbarians have this thing called Rage that they can use 3 times a day. It gives you +4 to Constitution and +4 to Strength.
What's the penalty?
Oh, yeah, last time I
Minus-
raged.
Okay,
minus
Dan.
2
Thanks
on
for
the die.
stopping by.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I
Attack
need to
picture?
rage.
So, with a feral scream, give us your best scream, Brooke.
Yeah.
That was so quiet.
She got,
There's just a little kitty right
makes a cat noise.
The quietest cat
You
ever.
lift your sword and your whole body, your vision gets tunneled. You can't see anything but red, and the creature standing at the stairs. You get 1 attack, roll d20.
Oh.
Okay.
Please add a +4 in parentheses next to your strength and constitution scores.
I got a 14.
We're gonna say you
She
hit.
goes. The quietest cat ever.
A +4?
Yes.
Where? Next to
Strength and constitution. Just write out your new total in parentheses on the far left. Far left. Far left.
Okay.
So, whatever your score was, write the new score in parentheses.
24.
24. And what's your constitution now? 17, right? Goes up to 21.
Oh my god.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna knock her down.
Oh.
No, that's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it means you're not gonna get knocked out again.
Check what your weapon damage is.
Damage. 2d8.
Plus 2.
2d8 plus,
Plus 2 from the enchantment.
yes, +2 from the enchantment. And she got a +2 to her roll, so it was a 16. So you're gonna roll 2 d8s, 2 of the 8-sided dice. They look like a diamond.
Alright. Oh, I got a double 0 and an 8.
Oh, the double 0 is a
That's
d10.
100.
So
Oh.
You want? Yeah, that's the one you want.
You just
roll
want to
that
do the
one
d8s.
twice.
roll 2 of the diamonds.
Yeah, they look like
like
this.
They look like this kind, the square diamonds.
Oh. This one has
These.
multiple spikes. Okay.
Yeah, you'll need 2 different colored dies.
Yeah.
There
Okay,
you
there you go.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine.
It's okay.
8 and 9.
So you just
That's
did
6.
6. That's
8
6.
and 6.
8 and 6, 14 damage plus what's your damage for fire on your sword?
For fire is 1d6.
So roll a 1 6-sided die.
Now, does that get the additional +2 to
The
damage?
fire doesn't. The
That's
first
He
two.
got 6.
6. So it's gonna be 6 on top of a 14 with +2 damage on top of that. So 22 damage.
Yeah.
You deal 22 damage. You see and hear a bellow from the Rakshasa as she runs up the stairs and plunges her sword into the back of the creature. The creature screams in pain, slightly.
Damn it.
And roll d20. I want to see if you're going to impale.
10.
Roll d20 one more time.
3.
Oh.
Okay, you don't impale, but you manage to stick your sword in, so it's stuck there for that round.
Alright.
Now, with your strength, what it is right now on your rage, if you take the next turn, you can roll a d20 to try and force the sword through the creature into the staircase and pin them.
Okay.
But you'll have to do that as an entire turn next round if you want to try and keep them where they are.
That's assuming the creature doesn't pull off some weird ass saving throw, right?
Right. Well, it'd be, no, actually, fortitude maybe, but doubtful. We're going to assume it's going to circumvent that, just by the fact of how many people it has to deal with. So, we arrive back to the creature.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Don't put me back in the bag.
We didn't put you there in the first
No, I know.
place.
We
You-
did, but...
Well, we did because you were unconscious.
Yeah.
You never played with us.
You know.
This looks
The
bad.
no, it's the opposite of bad. They rolled a critical fail. The creature decides, stupidly, to stand up after slumping down slightly and impales themselves through the front with the sword. So the sword is literally sticking out of their chest, well, stomach area, and they kind of start to turn around and see who's behind them.
At least the wound was cauterized by the fire.
I don't know if it's cauterized because technically they're also
Isn't
the
the
back of their
bra?
hood on fire. There's a bra hanging out at the other end.
Yeah.
The bras is just swinging.
The flaming bras.
At least it's on the right side of its
It's
chest.
no bloody. It's no bloody flaming bras.
Do laundry later.
Well, no, the blood would burn off.
The creature turns around and stares into your eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Roll d20.
We're
Oh.
Who?
hungry.
Stares into her eyes.
12.
I see you.
They got 11, so you beat it.
Awesome.
So you stare into their eyes for a second, and you're just lost there for a minute, and you're just oh, pretty. And then you're like, wait a minute, I'm fighting this bitch. We're back to Deirdre. So,
Yes.
right now, here's the situation. Ravana is standing at the top of the stairs with Deirdre. Deirdre has her daggers out. On the stairs, in the middle of the staircase, is Andrea with her sword sticking through, her hands firmly on the hilt of her blade as it stabs through the creature. 2 angry little badgers are gnawing into its ankles, and the lion has kind of moved a little bit back just because Brooke took up the space. Andrea took up the space.
Yeah.
So, you don't have a very good line of sight to the creature right now because Andrea is above it and the badgers are below it.
How far could I move to before and attack in the same?
You can reach it with a movement and an attack. You'll still take a penalty because there's so many things occupying the space around it.
Well, I want to
But
jump
not much.
on top of it.
Yes, a fourth thing / person.
Well, I want to behead it with the 2 knives.
You're not going to have enough
The problem is you'll probably take damage from the sword that's sticking through it if you jump
because
on
it
top
is
of
on
it.
fire.
Yeah, and it's
Well, if I
also-
jump onto its shoulders,
That would be a climb and a balance check, and that would be you'd have a monumental like
I don't think you could pass that roll,
That-
especially not on a staircase.
that'd probably be a double crit 20s. That'd be like a 40 or a 35 on the DC scale.
And then when you fall down the stairs, we're all gonna laugh. Even me.
No, she'd hit the tumble check on that because she's already got like a +8 bonus on that. But
Okay, when you tumble down the stairs.
you can try this. This is a warning from your DM secretly. You can definitely try and do that, but I highly suggest against it.
Well, I'm saying if I did a jump,
yeah, there is like very small window.
This thing is covered in blood too, isn't it? It would be slippery, right?
It's covered in black thick tar that looks like blood.
I can cast grease, make it slipperier.
And it also
Just
has
what we need.
More lube.
decor.
The troubadour over there.
Yes.
Troubadour.
I really want to be headbutting me.
I don't think you could. Just with daggers, you need something
Well, that's
a
all I've got.
little more holy, if you know what I'm saying.
I've done it before.
What would be a holy? What? Like hitting them with a colander or some nonsense?
Cheese. Swiss cheese.
My spell rod.
Swiss cheese.
My rod of confusion is only touch based. Otherwise,
No, it's distance, but it would not work. The creature is beyond that capability. Even with a D20 check, it would miss, like with a 20, because that's for like low level.
You don't always have to attack either. There are other options.
True. You
You
have
can
the
buff your teammates, or
well.
I
explore
don't-
the house, or make sure that the other people that are here are okay.
Yeah, don't forget the mother is downstairs, kind of asleep in the living room.
okay, I'll do a
On
jump
floor.
again over.
She just wants to do acrobatics in the fucking house. There are also the two girls in the room, like adjacent to you.
It's adjacent to me. I thought it was downstairs.
No, everything's upstairs except the mother. The mother's
Okay.
downstairs. You knocked her. Bitch knocked her out.
You're
before
a
she could
rogue,
open
right?
The door.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
mean,
rogue.
In theory, you could lock the door and protect these people, right?
There are no locks on the doors upstairs.
Yeah, it's a rich person's house.
You don't have a craft ability of some kind? You
I
can
have
use as an
craft.
action?
I've craft trap making and shut up. I've craft weapon making or weaponsmithing and trap
You
making.
could make a trap.
If you can make a trap, that would probably help.
You have rope, attach it.
But I don't know if I could make a trap in one turn.
You could attempt
It
to.
would be a full action, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Oh, so she wouldn't be able to get to the door and make the trap?
Well, no, she could because she has run.
Yeah, I've run and I'm
That would,
wicked
I
fast.
would give you an
'Cause I've got
additional
30 feet.
free action of
30 feet is my standard
It's-
movement,
Yeah,
and then
but-
I'm 5 times that with my run
But the door is
feet.
10 feet away. So if you made a trap, I'd let you go to the door too.
Ow.
So do you want to try doing that, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
I can try doing that.
Because here's how it works: the stairs go up. The immediate door to the left is the boys' room. Then it's the girls' room, and then the parents at the far end. Of the
How many badgers are still up at the top of the stairs
Oh,
with
yeah,
us?
None.
kill the badger.
The badgers leapt. 2 grabbed the ankles. The other 2 kind of.
Ravana,
hobbled
are
down
you?
the stairs.
Can I just ask this, Ravana? Are you planning to go downstairs to try to assist, or are you going to stay up here and guard the
I'm
doors?
staying up here.
Okay, then could I just trap the stairs?
You can try to. You'll have to do a craft check to make.
Yeah, but I mean,
And also, what
That's
kind
a
of
good idea.
what kind of trap are you making? Like a grease trap, a shoot spikes out of the wall trap, what kind of trap are you making to impede the progress?
a trap that would trip them up, trip
Stink
her
bomb.
up,
Like a
trip the
tripwire.
creature up. Yes, a tripwire trap
Okay,
to
well,
impede the.
What's your bonus right now?
For what?
Crafting traps.
Crafting traps or trap making? or whatever.
5,
Okay, roll d20.
20.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely gonna make one. So you just everyone watches in somewhat utter fascination as you just start pulling stuff out of your backpack and just like, oh, it's fine, guys, I got this, and
Wouldn't it
start
be
like
better if-
hooking things together.
Wouldn't it be better if nobody saw her? That way,
Well, no, it's fine. Like
I just sit down on the top step and start building a trap.
the creature's not noticing because they are turned around looking at Brooke.
Oh, that's right. They're impaled.
Yeah. Well, not just impaled, but they're also turning around to try and like enthrall Brooke.
Wait.
I use pieces from previously disabled traps that I've got.
Yeah. Well, and you have a bag that has
Right,
essentially
but
whatever you need
also
to throw, so.
previous traps I've disabled.
So you managed to set up a tripwire. It's about a quarter of the way from the top of the stairs. You managed to plant it, put it in place, and return to the top of the stairs all in one round.
Well, it would be like at the top stairs, so I wouldn't really have to move just back and forth across the step. It's where I'm standing.
You're just making something to trip them on the stairs, yeah?
If
Yeah.
they happen to get to the top.
Well, it wouldn't do much if they tripped at the top. Of the
Well,
stairs.
like the
Problem
step
now is
right
if
below.
everybody else wants to come upstairs, you have to disarm the trap again.
No, if it springs once, it's done. So
Yeah, it's like the step right below
so,
the top
so you
step.
let one of your party members take damage.
No, it's the step right below
Remember,
where we're standing.
Everybody except you and the creature were watching it happen, so they saw.
So
what
they
happened.
saw it, so they
No
can
idea.
step up.
You don't
No, you're still in the basement.
make a reflex save.
Even if you knew it was there, wouldn't you have to make a reflex save? Unless
No,
you
they can step over it.
went upstairs a different way.
No, they can step
All
over
they,
it.
all they would have to do is say, "I'm going upstairs and avoiding the trap that was put there by."
Okay.
They
Deirdre."
could see it.
So who's
Step
next on
over.
the initiative wheel?
Ravana. Ravana.
I hear you.
Ravanana.
You're up.
Banana.
Can I inspire confidence?
Yes.
Would that
So
work?
caterwauling at the top of his lungs or her lungs.
Literal
Roll
cat.
d20 to see how well you do.
The most consecutive ones I've ever rolled.
But my
One?
charisma is like
I don't roll
20.
ones very often.
You inspire approximately the same amount of courage as a motivational.
Hang in there.
Motivational speaker. One that's not great at their job. You're like,
Down by the river.
you guys can do
I'll
it!
be right
I
back.
In bed.
The bar.
In a van down by the river.
Come on!
You
Yeah!
can't do it!
Clapping like a moron at the top of the stairs, Ramada attempts to make everyone a little more competent at what they're doing.
Failing miserably.
Not failing.
Well, not
but
failing,
definitely
but not
succeeding.
succeeding.
Next up, we have Isla.
Can I bestow curse on the creature?
Is that in line with your alignment?
Is it? No.
No. You
Well,
have to be evil to
also,
bestow a curse, don't you?
aren't
what,
they-
really?
Also, aren't they an evil
What is it,
creature?
cleric?
Aren't they also an evil creature? So bestowing a curse might.
What? That seriously? Gateway power?
Yeah. So if you like bless an evil creature, that might be more of a curse.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we make that call, let me double check bestow curse.
Oh.
I'm just thinking, like.
It would make more sense.
Okay, you place the curse on the subject. It does not have an alignment restriction. Okay, you can choose from one of the three effects. A -6 to ability score.
I'll figure it out.
So, you can either make them really stupid. That's something I wanted to add to this game. Don't let me forget. You can decrease one of their core stats by 6. So their strength goes from 16 to 10. Or intelligence goes from 16 to 10 or whatever. You can make them have a -4 penalty on attack rolls, saves,
Someone's
ability
calling
checks, and skills.
Someone's calling you.
Oh, what was it?
Fingers down?
Oh, is it?
Hello? Oh, Kelly?
From where?
Lord.
Oh, yes, 1 second.
Hello, this is Emily. Good, you?
We had a couple things going on here, guys, so we're going to take a short break. Everybody will be back in just a minute.
Alright, thank you very much. You too, thank you.
But yeah,
You
Ryan.
sound like such a
You
big
put-
bitch when you talk like that. Okay, thank you.
I was about to say, you sound like your Walmart voice.
No, it sounds like sarcastic. Like,
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so let me.
But yeah, Ryan, I don't roll ones
Thanks,
very
Ashley.
often, and I don't think I've ever
Can I see
rolled
the
more than
spell
one in a
compendium
row.
again?
So does any of this can affect like it getting hurt, like make it hurt more?
It'll make
you
it
guys
harder.
need a jump?
I am going to charge the battery in my
Oh.
car. Just
Okay.
Honda, it's a little easier on the electrical system.
You can make it only
The
have a
battery
50%
is
chance to
completely
attack.
dead.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I'll do the. But I like to build
Brooke,
Hey, when it gets around
can I see
to
the
me,
spell book?
I'm going to stand
I'll
up
do
and
the
activate my
50%.
mace, so I
I
have
just
a
need to look
lamp
at something.
down there, and that's going to take a full action.
No, the mace isn't because you're
No,
armor.
the standing up.
No, armor.
I have a tower shield, and I collapse on the ground.
Okay.
That seems like a full action. If it's not, then I'll walk to a door.
Yes, fine.
Alright.
I'll
How
do
do you
the.
move? So you can create another type of curse, but I will be the one to determine if that's an actual curse or not. You can also make it have a 50% chance to not do anything.
Yeah. So there's nothing I can do to like affect its health, make it weaker.
No, well, taking a minus to saves means that it takes more damage from other stuff.
Or you
And
can,
that is part of the 50%, right?
or you can
No.
give it a
Minus
-6
4
for
penalty.
strength.
Constitution, it would drop its health. It could lower its health if you drop the Constitution by 6.
Oh, that's cool.
Your mom's cool.
Thank you.
So you do know it does have health,
Yeah.
and we're making a lot of damage to it.
Well, I'm saying you can drop its Constitution. That's directly
Yeah.
related to health.
Under
You know
what
what?
circum-
Let's see here.
Are we taking a break?
You can also invent your own curse.
We can if you need to.
If you need
I thought we
Again.
were. Yes, but that's beside the point.
I'll do the 50% because we're trying to keep it at bay right now.
Okay, so that essentially means it'll have a 50-50 shot to not do anything
Yeah.
per turn. So, I will roll for that as it comes up.
Okay.
So you bestow the curse on the. That's a touch range spell.
Touch range spell.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be touching it.
Yeah, so you're going to be touching it when you finish your round.
Okay.
So, Isla decides to climb up the stairs, over the lion, underneath Andrea, and touches the creature while chanting in a soft voice, "You suck, you suck, you suck."
Okay.
Bestowing a curse upon the creature. From the basement, you hear the sound of
Wait,
kind of
what
a
about
loud
lions?
clanging and stumbling, and somebody like shuffling their way towards the door.
Are they swearing a lot?
What
No.
about my lion?
Now there's things like they're saying things.
I don't know. What? I don't know what happened to your line.
Your lion is like can't attack right
Okay.
now. I would make it attack, but it would literally only hit Andrea.
Okay. Fine.
So do you want it to still attack?
No.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
It's
Like-
pacing back and forth trying to
And the
see where.
badgers are still gnawing. The other two badgers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Did they do any damage?
3 points of damage each.
Okay.
So like they're just chewing.
Also,
on
the cowl's on fire,
yes,
so it's also doing damage. You're keeping track of all this.
nominal damage, very small. And the cow is about to finish disintegrating, so it won't be on fire much longer.
So there'll be a naked monster in front of us.
No, it's just wearing a cowl and a cape.
So that'll all be burned away.
The cowl, the cape is not.
We're wearing clothes.
Yeah, and they're wearing clothes underneath.
Well, I don't know. You never
I'm
told
naked.
us that. You
You
never
couldn't
told
really
us
see it
that.
because of the cloak. They're
It's like the naked trench coat thing. Like, hey,
Well, we don't
Are
know.
we muted or are we still live?
We're still up.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
Well,
that's
I'll
fine.
mute it then. We'll take a
No,
break.
you don't gotta mute. I
Don't
just.
pee
Whose
here.
turn is it?
It is Andrea's.
Use the carpet.
Drea. Your turn.
Use the carpet, Brandon.
I thought that,
I don't want to use the carpet.
Your house trained
Huh?
How
cat.
about your brother went before me?
He is. That's the stumbling you heard downstairs.
Okay.
That's what I was asking about
Neither of these
swearing.
two are paying attention.
Stumbling
Yes, I
and
am.
yeah, I can tell.
Give me that.
My phone's
Phone's away.
downloading.
I'm using my phone for the handbook. You don't have an excuse. You're on iPhone.
I was actually doing something productive.
I wasn't
Okay.
talking
So,
to you.
Andrea, what are we doing?
Okay,
you,
well,
can, you can make the strength check to try and pin it to the staircase.
alright. Yeah, let's go for that.
Roll d20 to see if you can. And you're going to take a.
Or you can try to cut the thing in half with your sword.
Just go up or down for the stomach. So, which way are you bisecting it? Head first or.
I feel like I think
Up
it would
and
be
down.
easier to go down.
Oh, you want
Natural
But do we
split
want to
from
kill
here.
it? So, okay, this creature is trying to kill the ones that are in the room hiding that you are protecting.
I'm between.
We're
yeah.
protecting, yeah.
So,
With the exception of the wife who has fallen asleep just on the floor downstairs.
Well, there's the two daughters, the son, and the father. Are
The
all
lion
upstairs
is
behind.
Yeah,
downstairs
it's trying to go for
protecting,
those
and
two.
you two are still downstairs.
so do we know
Or
what the creature wants with these people?
No.
evil
We know
dark
that they're dead.
entity.
So it's,
Evil-
it is evil.
By the way, if
Well,
we're
it's
back in
dripping
time, won't this
Dark
change things in the
ichor, yeah,
future?
so.
Okay, I just want to pin
What
it.
if we get shot back in time and
You wanna
back
pin it
to
now?
the present and everything's different?
We'll see.
Okay.
So for now, I'll just try.
Y'all kind of did this without thinking, huh?
Look,
I mean,
they convinced me to unlock
I wanted
everything.
to go to a bar.
I wanted to get hookers.
17.
Well, we had a hooker.
Oh.
So are you doing the attack to slice them in half, or are you trying to just impale them onto the stairs?
I mean, I could seduce somebody in the party if I wanted to.
Yeah,
Our
okay,
party?
Let's try slicing it.
We're not
Downward.
interested.
That doesn't matter.
So with a colossal grunt,
The quietest grunt ever.
Andrea, you see Andrea kind of lift herself. She climbs up the side of the banister and just plunges herself down, slamming herself into the staircase below the creature as hard as she can. You see the sword slide down the creature's middle,
Oh.
bisecting them from their chest downward, creating a very, very long leg situation.
Damn, legs for
And
days.
they no longer have genitalia situation.
Oh, good
The
job.
creature roars in pain, and that's the end of your turn.
Is the creature still alive?
Yes. Somehow.
Okay.
Well,
Damn
it's
it.
drinking unicorn
Just
blood.
is superior pain.
Well, just was asking, because if it had intestines or anything like that, it would not
Like,
be
I'm,
alive
I'm
long.
calculating the damage in my head because you couldn't even roll for the amount of damage you just did.
Yeah.
That was a colossal strength check, so that was cool.
Sweet.
Wow, the creature does nothing because of the curse.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was also probably gonna try and get the hell out of there. That is no longer the case because they like stop and they're just like, they raise their hand to do something and they're just like, huh.
Too much pain. I can't remember what I was doing.
That's how you cast that spell from now on.
It's like Major Talkie Dog.
Deirdre, what's up?
I'm gonna go
You're just
check on the
generally
girls
insulting it.
Okay.
and like try to protect their room. Like
So-
just step into their room and
You step into their room and the girls wake up because they've been hearing colossal amounts of sound from downstairs, and they start screaming as the door flies open and seemingly no one is there because they still can't see anybody, right?
yes.
So-
I close the door behind me as well.
They see it swing open and swing shut. They catch a glimpse of a whole bunch of angry badgers and a woman who has extremely long legs now and is dripping black tar blood everywhere. Scream, and like one runs over and huddles next to the other on their bed, and they're just like huddling, holding each other.
That would be terrifying.
Well, I didn't open the door that far. How could they see all this
You have
down
to
the
go
stairs?
in.
Yes.
The door is literally next to the stairs.
Yes. But this is partially down
They
the
see
stairs.
their door open. They look outside of their door, so you can see what's happening.
I didn't know if it was.
Scream and clutch each other for protection.
Okay.
and the door closes, and so it's like,
The
so
door-
the door opens.
Can I sing a lullaby or something to try to calm them?
Also, Brooke, did we mention all these people are supposed to be
Oh, they
dead?
can't hear me?
They can't hear or see.
Wait, they're both.
Can you like write
Yes.
and like write on the wall or
Okay,
something?
Not
is,
now.
can I
Well,
do
we-
anything
oh, wait,
else?
there-
Like,
You can interact just like you could interact with the creature and you can cast spells, you can pick them up and throw them out the window.
I knocked them
no,
all out.
I'm going to,
This happened. Okay.
You have about a
Um,
half of an action left, so you can
are there any
Yes.
any
They
animals
were
in the
ghosts.
room?
Now they're not. Because we
Like,
got
do they
have any
back to the
pets?
moment of when
No,
it
they have
happened.
stuffed animals only.
We're trying to save them.
Before they
They
die.
have
Before they
little
die.
cuddly bears.
None of them are dead, right? Dead. yet.
Okay. I was just wondering if they had any, like, real pets.
Not that you can tell.
Like, if there was a cat or anything in the room.
Mm-mm.
No mice or anything in the room.
Dude, what did you look at me for?
Is the window open?
Slut.
No, because it's raining outside. But you could open the window.
Okay. I'll go open the window.
Okay.
In
As the
room
rest
with
of
the
my-
girls.
They turn and scream again.
Well, no, I just opened
It's
it.
like a siren. It's like,
I just opened it a little bit.
still. They can
Slow.
see, like,
It's,
they can tell
yeah,
that
but just slowly.
they're just like, okay, so they don't scream, but they're staring in rapt attention / horror. As
Yes.
the window slowly opens. Like, imagine that happening to you in the dark of night, thunderstorm outside.
Monsters.
Door opens and closes, and then suddenly your window starts to open.
Okay, and are there any birds outside awake? 'Cause-
No, it's nighttime and it's storming, so.
Well, I just didn't know if, like, there were any owls close or anything because it is nighttime.
There might be an owl, but nothing's like relatively close. There are no trees next to the house on the
Okay.
back end.
Okay.
It faces the backyard where they had like.
You could like try talking to them.
Yeah, well, I have. They
They can't hear.
hear us because.
Oh, so you think singing a lullaby in the dark invisible would help?
No, I have speak with animals because I'm a
No,
ranger.
I've got it. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3,
Don't
4,
roll on that
better
one.
lock your door.
No, I was thinking I have speak with animals. So if there's like a cat outside or an owl, there are no mice. I asked that.
Yeah.
I was thinking if there's a cat outside or an owl, I could get them animal to come over and just like
Yeah, be with them and chill.
yeah.
No creatures. Sorry. nothing that you can like spot from where you are. So, and nothing. There isn't anything close because the storm outside, everything's kind of hiding away.
Okay, so then instead of opening the window, I just go over to the window and I'm looking out.
We
Okay.
still
Didn't open
prevented
it.
her
It's-
from killing the mom.
Yeah.
Well, it's trying to
For
get
now.
the boy.
Well, yeah, but we've already changed things.
Uh huh.
So the girls are still just huddled on the bed. I went over and looked out the window. I did not open it. So
You can see it's raining outside, thunder, lightning.
No
and
animals.
It's just an empty like an empty yard.
Okay.
That you do notice that it's not covered with grass. It's just brown dirt.
Okay.
So there are no cats or birds out.
No.
That would help me.
Yeah, there's no foliage or trees or bushes anywhere where the
Hey, wait.
Where's Gremlin?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the gremlin in the bag?
yeah.
He didn't get out. Did he not get
He just
escape
Sassy.
maybe?
She's asleep.
Well, I could ask him to come out and talk to the girls.
You could
Again,
What does the gremlin look like?
cat
Cat.
mostly.
Gremlin is in. That wouldn't work because it couldn't talk to girls.
The
Well,
gremlin is magic, and the gremlin's magic might be able to interact
Let's
with the
see
girls.
if we can get the Gremlin to do that then. Yeah,
Would that be
yeah.
in a half action or a full action?
Ugh.
Talking to it.
Talking to probably would be a free action. 'cause-
Yeah, I'd count it as free. But she's already moved over, so this would just be like the end of your turn. Action,
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so talking
So I'm going to open the bag and talk to the gremlin and see if he's willing
Yes.
or
What?
she's willing to come out.
What?
Gremlin, do you mind coming out? There are some girls out here who are very freaked out because there's some weird stuff going on.
Maybe.
promise not to make you fight anything. Just come out and talk to them.
In a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Tried.
Well, I know with the Gremlin, it's a
Gremlin
hit or
just
miss.
doesn't give a shit.
Literally a D20 said, not yet.
Next turn.
Ravana.
I don't know what I'm.
Ravana. By the way, your badgers are going to disappear shortly.
Okay, cool.
So,
They're as
Ravana.
badass as I wanted them to be.
They're badgers.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking like badgers are vicious, angry.
Imagine them dealing with a fully grown human
All
that
right.
has like rage,
There are-
primal rage.
There are 4 of them.
It's like a little raccoon at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Think
get
of
it.
it more as a raccoon than a pet. Summon neutral raccoon. Celestial raccoons.
Badgers can be bullshit, but you know.
Badgers are scary
Not
shit.
these ones.
Be like summon goose.
That's me. My
Badgers
goose would be
will
like,
attack.
He's like,
Fine, I'm gonna cast Love's Lament on the creature.
Remind me what that is.
I forget. It's the puking one. It's the nausea puking one.
Not going to work on this creature.
Wait.
No?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Can I just run up and punch it?
You have claws. You have
Okay.
chakrams.
Okay,
Bard spells. Let me see what Love's Lament does.
it wouldn't work.
It's in the spell compendium.
Oh,
I've
it's
got
not
it
in the
anyway.
regular one?
No,
I don't think so.
it's not. I mean, I can't really run up and start clawing at it because swiping. Using chakrams at it because there's already so many things on the
Rage,
banister.
rage, fucking rage.
Well, the thing is, I've got bull. I've still
What
got
level-
bull strength at,
what
so
level
I can,
spells can you
hopefully
cast?
Do some extra damage, right?
Also, you would have to break your song.
Ravana, what level spells
fine
can
with
you
that.
cast?
It wasn't working anyway.
What level spells can you
3.
cast?
3. I've already got spells that are.
He prepared them.
Ah.
I may have it.
No, but no. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. Try to sing better.
Roll
my God.
D20.
You want to be our cheerleader?
What?
You
He's
wanna
the
be our
bard. He's
cheerleader?
gonna be the cheerleader.
That's what I'm trying to do. But that's not what I don't know what to do, man.
Time to experiment.
Well, you have
Experiment.
your chop.
Yeah. Pick something random that you think might not do anything and just give it a whirl.
Let me look at something real quick.
And this is how loosely we play this game.
Hold on.
They frantically search for something in the book, and then 5 seconds later, something else comes up.
Curse of Impending Blades.
What's the second?
I just had it open. Jesus.
Spell compendium.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up here.
I know, I'm being needy.
Do, 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 do.
You need more.
Let's see. Curse of Impending Blades. The target of the spell has a hard time avoiding attacks, sometimes even seeming to stumble into harm's way. The subject takes a -2 penalty to AC. Curse cannot be dispelled, but it can be removed with break enchantment, blah blah blah. That's it.
So -2 penalty to their armor class.
That's not really what we need, though.
So, did Brandon go?
Not
Yeah.
yet. I'm
He's
thinking.
trying to figure out what he's
I
doing.
have no idea.
I'm thinking.
Hey,
Alright. So,
Okay. I want to.
I need to speak
Hey, can you put the fan there?
sure.
Thank you.
You all were caught up waiting on the were you?
No, we're-
Brandon's Ravana's trying to figure out what she's gonna do. The bard.
Anybody want Andy's candy or two?
Yeah, sure. I'll have one.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Mints, the mints that you get at, like
Chocolate
Oh,
mints.
yeah.
you get them at like Olive Garden.
Rose?
Yeah.
Sure.
What exactly can? What other things can I do with the whole
Did you say
bardic
no
music
or
thing?
no? Okay.
You can try and disrupt other people, like counter song to distract bad people. Inspire confidence and competence.
So, is there anything I need to know about in the time I've been gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from here to below, they're now bisected.
The enemy.
They have been disemboweled.
Mm-hmm.
If they had bowels.
Disemboweled, disengendered.
Essentially.
Oh, can I do all that at the same time, or does it have to be like
One
one
per.
at a time?
Yeah.
I want to try to distract them with counter something. I thought that had to be like
That's the spellcaster. You're just gonna do it like a distraction song.
should start screaming at them.
You should do pyrotechnics.
I don't have that.
It's a second level bard
No,
spell.
but I don't have that prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer.
Yeah.
I should get that though.
Yeah, and set the house on fire.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Right.
it says you
Again,
can.
she has
Turns
she
fire.
has a very
No.
unhealthy obsession with fire.
Who set the house on fire?
No one. It says it
Pyrotechnics
turns fire into blinding lights or choking smoke.
Oh, I should have asked.
Already
do I
existing
see anything
fire.
Other than the stairs out and the crap that's around me.
A whole bunch of old stuff. Not really. No. There are two doors. One's like House in Belmont bunker doors to get in.
Oh, they're to the outside, not to the
And
inside.
the other one is into the house.
Oh, there are two sets of stairs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, the set of stairs that goes outside the house is like, not very tall. The ones to get into the house are a little taller.
Cool. And there's a bunch of old crap down there with me.
Antiques.
Stuff that I know has been stolen.
Or bought. You can't really tell.
Well. Okay. Alright.
Like stuff that the family could have bought or have heirlooms or whatever.
I know what happened with me, right? I mean, I can figure out from the context that I don't belong there.
Right? But you're not sure how you got to that particular house, so. Ravana,
Yes.
what are you gonna do?
Are you gonna stand there and cry?
No, I'm gonna stand there and sing more.
Okay, roll d20.
I'm gonna. I'll try to distract it. But
It's fine.
10.
The sounds that you make. Do nothing but distract your teammates. Now your teammates have to roll d20 to see if they can successfully attack over your yowie.
Oh, come on!
4!
Mine?
I'm
You're
also,
downstairs, so it doesn't matter. You can't hear.
And I'm behind a door with the kids.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
also
hear
trying to seduce it, because that's the only thing left I haven't tried.
It can't see or hear you. So yowling
Wait,
in
so
the
then
first
the
place.
whole spell thing wouldn't have worked anyway.
Right.
I don't have to tell you.
Well, no, I mean
For
that's
the
part of
first time.
that's part of how this works. You don't
They
need
can
to.
neither see nor hear you. Making noise to distract them won't work.
Well, you gotta let us make mistakes.
He's an
Yeah.
You
idiot.
don't see every move.
So, Isla,
Not
No
singing.
private sky.
Baby,
Isla, roll d20 to see if you have an action this turn.
roll.
I did, 18.
18, okay.
Jesus.
Put the phones down.
Roll d20 again.
17.
Roll d20 one more time.
What?
Good lord.
14.
Your staff starts to glow.
Okay. It's cool. So I'm like right next to it, right?
Bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so I'm
Giant
Lion.
lion in front of you.
But I
Followed by Ravana, who has her sword
But I
like, at
thought
the floor.
I
Oh, no,
crawled
she was
over my
walking
lion.
I mean-
Andrea.
Andrea, yes.
I-
Andrea's on the floor, lion's but in front of it. So.
So
Staff is starting.
she
do
was-
I have a view?
She did her.
Yeah.
She went in
I
front
did.
of her
you
line.
climbed over the one. Okay, so Andrea is now the only one in the way, and you have a clear view. You're at
I have a
touch
clear
distance.
view.
That's right.
Okay, can I take a slash at it with my staff?
No.
Just poke it.
No.
You can't because there's not enough room to swing. There's too much blockage on
Okay,
the
can I
surface.
just
like-
like kind of stab it with my sigil then?
Like, swing it into smack it in the head?
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, roll d20.
Smack it in the face. Please.
17.
Roll d20.
15.
Your staff, explodes.
What?
Not like blows up, but like
Okay.
creates a giant blast. Lion has been dispelled. Badges are gone. Andrea, roll d20 for a tumble check.
Oh.
9.
Plus, do you have that as a skill?
Tumble on the back page.
Back page. Even further back.
This skill
You
page.
tell them when to spend a lot of time on the ground.
Probably.
We're getting to you. Calm down.
I mean, I'm carrying around
No,
a
she
power
doesn't.
shield in a mace.
Not trained? Do you want to train that real quick?
Yes.
I will let you. Okay, so the 60 at the bottom,
Oh,
cross that off. How many points do you want to put into that as an ability?
How many points does she have
She
available?
has 56.
you're deciding.
Ranks possible. I wouldn't put more than 8 in it right now.
Let's do 6.
6? Okay, so take off 10 points. So 50 is your new ranks. Okay. This is because you didn't ever get to level it up. Put a X next to the word tumble.
Word check. Either one. I use check.
Is tumble an untrained skill though?
No.
I'm letting her train it. She has to pay 4 ranks to do it. And then put 6 in the line that says ranks.
Oh, it has an armor check penalty.
She has mithril armor. It does not weigh anything, so no penalty.
Oh, I see.
And then what is the modifier on it? What's the little? Does it say strength, dex?
Dexterity.
What's your dexterity bonus on the front page? +1,
+2.
+2. Put a +2 next to the ranks box that says ability modifier. What's your new total? 8.
8.
So 8 plus your score is 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get blasted off your feet and land somehow on your feet at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Cat, like, graceful like a cat.
What happened?
I'm a kitty cat.
She, the staff blew up the entire staircase essentially,
Right.
including part like the railing is gone now too.
Oh, so there's just I thought it was more like so it's just okay.
All of the magical creatures have been dispelled
Kind
in the
of like
blast,
concussive, like
Like a synthetary bomb, kind of.
that's
and
fire.
it sends a shockwave in both directions. It does not spring your trap.
Am I affected by it?
No, you feel no impact from it, and neither does she. But the force lifts Andrea and throws her to the bottom of the stairs.
Bye.
The creature like stumbles, trips, falls onto the stairs. It
Okay.
was like off the stairs onto the stairs.
How is it even
Okay.
standing up anymore?
That's a good question. Really long legs, you know. One leg's at the top of the stairs, one leg's at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh.
That hurts.
Please don't tell me that's actually happening.
No.
I'm getting like the image of like that person that's like got like the legs.
Yeah, like no torso,
Slender, Slender Man.
but no torso.
No,
It's just
Peter
like
Griffin with
it's
legs.
head and then legs.
Oh no!
So the creature just is like stumbling, trips, falls. It is now prone on the stairs once more.
Okay.
It is now back to the basement.
Well, I'm at the door. Can I emerge?
Yeah, door's unlocked.
So, open the door.
Strength check.
Oh lordy.
What?
You feel resistance.
Okay, so just plus my strength bonus.
Yeah.
Which is super lame.
Oh.
+2.
Yep.
19.
Okay,
Oh.
so you feel some resistance on the door, but you're like, the power on Payless! And throws the door open. As you throw the door open, the entire world kind of shifts around you, and you find yourself emerging from the floor in the living room.
Oh god.
The weight that you felt on the door was the unconscious wife laying on top of the door to the
Wait, so
trap.
what was 19? Did you just go flying?
Yeah. No, her body flipped off because she was on the door. She just kind of rolls over, and then the door falls on top of her. Dealing no damage, but it still looks funny because you just see this woman like
Roll over.
unconscious, slump over,
Oh.
and you climb up the stairs and you're just
Did
like,
it wake
what
her
the
up?
hell? No. And as you emerge, the creature turns and looks at you.
By the way, my mace is glowing. It's like a torch effect right now.
So who's this
Oh,
gaudy
I'm
bastard?
also gonna say you're dealing holy damage with the mace.
Oh, sweet.
Who's this
I'm also
gaudy
going
bastard?
to scream in the name of Paylor. Or
Less.
Payless, that's
In
right.
the name of Payless.
Pay less.
Yes, Payless.
The god
The
of
god
good
is Paylor.
values.
Paylor is a god, but Payless is when his followers are in few numbers.
Yes. So currently,
As you hear him scream that, everybody roll d20 except you.
Except who?
Me?
Yes, everybody rolls d20. Knowledge check religion untrained, unless you have it trained. If
I
you-
haven't trained and I got 14.
But none of my knowledge help. I don't have religion.
Don't use. You'll just use an untrained skill check.
Really?
Yes.
So not you, her.
I don't roll because I'm in a room upstairs,
You won't-
right?
Yeah, you don't hear it.
I have
11.
4,
No.
and I have plus 4 with 14.
18.
Yeah.
Everyone turns to look at you. Who's visible? So your entire team looks at you and is like, "Who the hell is Paylor?" And you look at them and you're just like, "Oh."
You're supposed to be the
I'm
cleric.
sorry, Payless. Oh, Payless?
Well,
Who the fuck is this gaudy bastard?
I do have local knowledge, but I'm upstairs in the room.
that-
Wait, I'm a bard who's traveled. Wouldn't I know this?
Nope.
can I ask what year is this?
We don't know.
Yeah, yelling's a free action, but you can't see anything at the moment except a creature on the staircase.
I can't see them.
Cannot see them.
Okay.
You emerge. You see the unconscious woman's body flop over, and as you scream, "For Payless!"
In the name of Paylor.
In the name of Payless! You see this creature kind of swivel on the stairs
Oh god. that's
and
terrifying.
look at you.
Do I have any movements left? Like, can I start moving towards the stairs? Or did that opening
can-
the
no,
door
you can-
take
you
up
can-
my full action?
That no, I'll call that a half action. You can approach the stairs, but I won't let you be. You won't be able to attack.
I'm guessing my shield and my mace are equipped.
Yes.
Correct.
So as you turn and look, you see this giant, fucking wall of a shield
I suppose.
with a tiny head popping out of the side. Like, in the name of Payless,
I'm
Payless,
six.
use doors.
I'm 6'1". I'm not that short.
No, okay. So you see the
We're all
top of
taller
somebody's
than you.
heads. The Rakshas are like 7 foot tall.
I am
so-
5'6".
I'm 8.
Oh yeah. fucking-
My looks are handsome
7.5
200 years
I'm
ago.
5'11".
Did you hear his description?
What?
my looks under looks is handsome 200 years ago.
So wrinkly and pretty.
No. Okay.
He was
200
stoned,
years
remember?
ago, beauty standards would have said he's handsome.
But now times have changed.
That's because ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not super ugly. I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay.
So, you see him emerge and approach the stairs with his gigantic shield and glowing mace.
I'm just kind of like, who the
And-
fuck is this gaudy
Is it
bastard?
an action for me to ready my shield at the end of that to use its stun blast?
No, you can prep, but you can't use it.
Yeah, okay. I want to prep my shield to blast the thing on the stairs with a stun blast.
As he finishes approaching, you see him kind of pull his shield back like he's about to throw it forward.
Okay, I'm.
So- Andrea, you see this gaudy bastard.
Gaudy! Dude,
No.
I'm wearing glowing chainmail. Like, oh no, it's not dark in the house, so they can't tell it's glow in the dark yet.
I will say that you actually, as you approached the stairs, you kind of pushed Andrea out of the way, but had no clue that it happened. Because he he walked where you should have been, and he just like shoved you out.
Like,
of the
why
way.
are these people invisible to me?
Because the spell has been broken.
Oh, there's an invisibility spell?
No, it's literally the house's enchantment hasn't been broken fully yet.
Oh, so they're in different time, and I'm just walking up to an empty building.
Well,
basically.
the creature is still there.
That's how's the woman on the door?
The woman was knocked asleep by their sleep spell. Spells still interact with
What
these
time
people.
is he in? Is he
100
in the
years
past?
ago.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
wait,
is.
wait,
Well,
wait.
we're also in the past.
We're caught in between time.
Yeah,
I am caught.
We're out of time. Literally outside of time.
yeah. That's why nothing can see or hear you. You are in the
I
present.
thought we just got stuck back into time.
You
I
are
thought
in-
I didn't
in the
realize we were
present.
like kind of outside. of it.
interacting with the past.
We're
I'm in
literally
the present
outside of
present,
time.
aren't I?
No, you're in the past.
And we're in the present
How?
interacting with the past.
I don't understand. Did I get thrown
It's
into
the
the
curse.
past after I was released from the spell, or was I only actually cast in stone for 100 years?
100 years.
Well, then, in theory, people still know who the god is, just not them.
The 200 years. You were cast in stone for 100 years. That's when the accident happened at the house, and the house has been stuck like this for 100 years. So they are present. You are in the past, but you have had 100 years in the past that you have had no memory because you've been trapped in stone.
So
The present
so
is 200 years after.
I am currently 130 years old.
Are you human?
I am human.
No.
No. I'm actually only 30 years old, but I've been in stone for
Yes.
100 years, so technically I'm 130.
Yes, but then once the spell is canceled, you'll be jettisoned forward into their time and be
Another 100 years.
230 years old.
Okay, let's just continue, please.
Because when the spell breaks, time is going to both resume and not resume. You'll see in a minute. It's going to get
It's
complicated.
rubber banding right
Yeah.
now.
They broke the spell.
Oh, they killed the thing?
No.
No.
The
Not
thing
fully.
is not causing the spell. They unlocked the spell that was holding this thing in its curse.
Wait, so have we all been sucked back to the present?
No.
No, you're
We're in a bubble outside of time at the
Oh
moment.
god.
Yeah. It's complicated.
Okay, cool.
Confusing.
Have fun.
Well, I'm sitting at the bottom
I'm
of the stairs
good.
one way or the
So,
other.
just you only see the thing, and we're just looking at you like, who the fuck is this?
Yes.
And you just pushed over our strongest player.
You just have
I look like a 30-year-old
Strong.
man in chainmail.
Roll d20.
You pushed over the strong girl.
This is strong.
19.
You're starting to see like odd shadows appearing in front of you, and to the side, but you can't quite make them out. But you're starting to also hear strange sounds too.
Okay.
Yes, you hear a
Oh, is my staff still glowing?
roll d20.
8.
Yes, but it's much more dim.
Okay.
So, Andrea, he
Alright.
just shoved you a little bit out of the way, but you're fine. No damage, no movement, nothing really big. He just took your space for a second and then moved past you.
But he heard my little meow.
Yeah, like when he bumped
He
into
stepped
you.
on your
went,
tail or
"Yeah."
something.
You know, when he bumped into you. Yeah.
What was that infernal noise?
Exactly.
Who is this?
This
Andrea,
bitch.
you're just gonna let this guy push you over?
No, I mean,
Punch.
I'm not exactly a rude person though.
I'm standing behind a tower shield.
I don't know.
Rock
Because
You're
just started
next-
supposed
Yeah,
to be
but
angry.
I'm
No.
like next
And you
slash.
don't
You're
really
still
know-
enraged.
Like you can see
I'm
his
still
shadow,
enraged,
but you
but-
can't see.
and you
But
just
I
got
would, if
pushed
she
over
turned
by
on me, I'd have an
goblin
attack of
monster.
opportunity, wouldn't I?
Well, I mean, not
Motivating
because
you. I'm
You
trying to
can't
take care of
see
that.
it.
you
but
don't know
yes.
she exists.
Except I've heard her.
Yeah,
Or something.
I'd call it a reflex save to negate damage in that
Okay.
case. You'd have like some kind of like, oh shit, there was something there. So, what would you like to do, Andrea? Don't kill somebody new to the party, please.
I can kill you.
It's like we're getting off on the wrong foot here.
Okay, so
Suddenly it becomes a total party kill except me upstairs in the room with the girls.
And me.
You don't want to be stunned for 1d4 rounds.
Where's Isla standing at?
She is next to the creature on the stairs with her staff kind of
Got a
swinging.
little bit of tar blood on her. It's fine.
Now the impulse blast knocked anything that would have been blood on her off.
Ugh.
And the creature, what happened to that when
It's fallen onto the stairs prone. So like
And
it's like laying hands on the stairs like just flat.
Legs
and
also
it
on the
turned
stairs.
to look at him. So okay.
Yes. So it was like laying on the stairs like this and went bisected down the middle, remember?
Not quite completely.
She's like, let's finish it off, cut it the rest of the way.
I mean,
That's what I wanted to take its head off, but hey, that was me.
You can
I
have the
could
head when we're done.
move.
No house cats or house
I mean,
dogs
am
yet.
I still in rage, or is that over yet?
I don't know how long rage lasts. I want to say you're still in range.
And if I am, I wouldn't mind continuing my attack on that thing. So you can be done with it.
Chop it the
Maybe-
opposite direction.
Maybe killing that, will obviously, like, take down all the spells in the house. Like, he would be able to see us.
Well, I mean, you don't. Well, I mean, okay. Do we know that he can't see us?
He's starting to see shadows and figures.
Yeah, but that's not our perception. His perception and our perception are completely different.
Yeah, we see him clearly. He only
We see
sees
him, and
shadows.
he's starting to
Oh,
see
you
shadows
also
and
get a
figures.
2-point hit
But we
point.
don't know that.
You also get 2
Yeah,
hit
but we
points
don't
per
know that.
level. So you get 18 extra hit points, but
Okay, I'm going to ignore the stranger that just bumped into me and came out with a weird thing.
A weird yell.
And, try to attack the, creature. Yes, if I'm still in range.
I'm checking number of rounds equal to 3 plus the character's constitution modifier with the new one. So what's your constitution?
No.
With
pay
rage,
attention.
with active rage. What's your constitution?
Where would I find that?
No.
Constitution next to strength, below strength.
Oh, okay. It's, +3.
Well, no. What's your new score after the rage modifier?
17 plus 4, so...
21.
21.
21. So you get 5 plus 3, 8 rounds
Oh,
of rage.
cool. And I've only gone through 3?
Anyway.
So I have 5 more. So, okay, yeah, I'll use my rage to try to attack.
Roll d20 to see if you hit.
Sword.
18.
You hit. Roll d20 one more time to see if you can slice them the rest of the game in one go.
18.
Ooh.
Yep. So as you're dragging the sword up the middle, the creature looks down and sees itself slowly being cut in half and says, "I'll be back."
Oh, no.
And then,
It's bisected now.
well, yeah, it before it gets all the way up to like the nose, the creature dissolves into like a black powder.
Oh god.
You going, fellow demon?
Yes, thank you, Payless, for all of your help during this fight.
Blessed be Payless.
Yeah, you think
the
it's the
demon is
fucking
gone.
god that killed it because you can't
I
see
am
us.
going to make an immediate interaction. Oh lord.
Oh no.
That's better.
What would have happened?
I don't know. To be determined.
Okay.
Isla, roll d20.
We're excited about that one.
15.
Ooh, I like this spell.
Your staff starts glowing really, 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 really bright.
Okay.
So bright that even Payless is like, "Hey, take note of this, my warrior." And you see a humongous beacon of light shining up the stairs about halfway.
Oh, and hi, what do you want?
Follow the night.
Payless be praised. The
Right.
sunshine in this cursed building.
So Deirdre, it's back to your turn.
Yeah.
You hear like some breathy, gaspy, raspy voice say something unintelligible from the other side of the door. And then you start to see like light shining underneath the entrance to the door to the girls' room.
One of the beds is empty, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we take a nap?
Gonna hide.
I'm going to push.
Are you still holding on to the door?
What door?
The door to the boys' room. You said you were blocking it.
Oh, sure.
But, like, it
I
opens
kinda-
outward, so you would, like, essentially be blocking it from opening.
I think I was just kind of standing there, like trying to be like forced to not.
So,
be-
like, it wouldn't open because you're...
I'm going to push the empty bed in front of the door to block the door.
Standing sideways, just slide it across the floor. How are we doing it?
Wouldn't that door? Why would the door I'm standing next
Opens
to open
into
out?
All of the doors open outward.
Well,
into
what
the-
would the door be? What would the bed do?
Make a
Well, no.
barrier so that.
Yeah.
But you could still open the door just if it's open.
Thanks for the
outward.
alert, Professor Towson.
But the creature is dead. Well,
She
gone.
doesn't know that.
She's,
Because she's on the other side of the door.
alright.
All she hears is like some raspy, gaspy voice, and then bright light shining from underneath the crack at the door.
Alright,
And that will just put up an extra barrier for anything trying to come in. It will slow
They
them
can
down.
open the door, but they still have to get past the bed.
Right.
Okay.
It's
So-
just an extra slow.
Okay.
Though, in theory, you could use rope and tie
Roll,
the door to the bed.
Roll D20 for a listen check.
18. And my
You
listen
hear, like,
bonus
a soft kind of tinkling, chiming sound.
is 7.
It sounds very pleasant, very like soft chimes almost, coming from the other side of the door.
I'm still suspicious,
That's
and
fine.
I'm gonna.
So that was the round. We're gonna move back over to Ravana. The creature is gone. And right now, Isla is standing in the middle of the stairs, and her staff is like a fucking beacon of light.
Oh, I
Are we
got the
still
audio
turn-based
fixed this
right
time,
now?
so that's why
For
I
the
was doing
moment,
the
we're
audio
about to
test
wrap
at the
up,
beginning.
so.
What's that?
You're asking her?
Yeah, I'm asking her.
He's asking you. Ravana's asking
You
you.
should know
questions.
these things.
No, Obadiah's trying to tell me something about.
You can't be sure it's open high. It's your staff
I don't
interacting with
know.
something.
I think I need to do something.
Okay.
I think I either have to do something with the ashes, or I have to touch the banister like I did originally.
So we're gonna exit turn-based mode because there are no more enemies.
Okay. So can I like try to wave like my staff in the remains first?
Can.
What does it do?
Nothing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna touch the banister with my staff then.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay, what if I strike the ground with my staff? Does anything
Your staff makes a small impulse again,
Okay.
but remains at the same brilliancy.
I don't know what to do then.
So it's out of turn-based mode.
Can I make a search check to see if I can start to understand what these shadows are?
Yeah.
Can I just like poke him?
12 with untrained, but it's intellect bonus of 14.
So you start to see the shadows are getting a little crisper as you stare closer and closer, and you notice one of them is attached and seems to be swinging the light source around the place. You're just watching it. At first you thought it was like a little fairy flying around or a sign from Payless. You couldn't be sure, but you're starting to see like full-fledged figures attached to them. But they seem to be very blurry and
Okay.
getting crisper as you see them.
I-
You see one at the top of the stairs, you see one standing next to you beside your tower shield, and one in the middle of the stairs swinging around like they're going to a rave.
I say, shadows be gone in the name of Payless, or reveal yourselves.
Okay.
But thank you.
This dude crazy.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Can I like
What's
read
wrong
like
with
on
him?
her knowledge what to do?
Roll d20.
I want to check the father and the son.
You could sense motive, right?
Obadiah, please give me.
They could for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obadiah, please give me guidance at 7.
Nope. You
Okay.
hear nothing but the swinging of your staff going.
Okay. Can I try and pray again?
No. Nope.
Oh.
I want to check on the kid and the dad. Open the door.
You open the door and you see the father like holding up his hand, creating a magical barrier, and his son is like close clutched to his chest.
Are they asleep?
No.
They're definitely not asleep. What? Okay. They still can't see us.
They just saw the door swing open and there is a magical barrier there.
Oh god, he's probably gonna attack us.
He cannot see or hear you.
Okay, does he say anything?
The door just swung open.
And?
He's freaked
holding,
out.
He's holding his hand up in a shield. That's it.
Oh, toward the door.
Towards an empty door that swung open, yes. He sees nothing. He hears nothing.
Huh. He's in the same place I am. What the fuck is going on?
Wait, can I try something?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and touch my staff to his mace, see if that does anything?
Touch what now?
Touch the tips.
Touch the tips of her weapons. Can I do that?
Yeah, roll d20.
Yay! 7.
Roll d20 again.
Ah!
I'm just gonna close the door and leave
10.
them there for a minute.
As you touch your staff to his mace, The light sources
Crossing the streams!
compound and create a kind of brilliant shining light.
Okay.
And as the light clears, you suddenly see 3 figures standing before you.
3? Oh yeah, someone's
3.
upstairs.
You see one standing at the top of the stairs peering into a room. You see one with a glowing staff touching your mace. And then you see the one who looks like a very sexy cat standing next to you.
Sexy but angry.
Demons!
You notice that the
Strong
cat,
with muscles.
the very muscled cat next to you has a long sword, and there's just a bra hanging off the end that's on fire.
Who the fuck are
I'm
you?
sorry, brazier.
Except I don't know what that is.
A female undergarment that's very clear what it does. It's like a corset.
Clearly, he's a virgin.
Corset.
I'm 230 years old, but I haven't seen the world in
Know
200 years.
You don't know that yet. So, who the fuck are you?
I ask again, what time is this? Because I know that I was cast in stone.
What year was he in?
Well, you can just say, let's just pretend it's the current year so we don't have to confuse ourselves. 2019. So.
Oh, so we reverted back to the future now?
To the present, yes.
We're in the present.
Well, not yet, but we're close. But the fact that you guys have touched sources has created a link between the two
Okay.
times.
So something has gone terribly wrong. I have been frozen in stone for an extra 100 years.
Yes.
Oh.
I was supposed to be frozen in stone for 100 years. It has been 200.
Why? Why
I
are you
just-
under this house? Why are you?
I just looked down the stairs like you look like you're 30.
I am
You are
part-
still holding the door open with the
Looking at the
father
father.
creating a
I
magical
said I closed the door!
What are you doing under this family's house?
I am part of an elite force of paladins
Wait, can they
that
see
were
us?
recruited to keep peace in the kingdoms.
Why are you underneath the family's house?
I have no idea. I was supposed to be kept near the castle to be revived 100 years from my present to help preserve the peace between these two kingdoms.
So you're lit.
Oh, oh yeah. There's not much
So
going
why
between
were
these
you in
kingdoms right
peace
now.
and stone then? What was your punishment? Why was that your punishment?
It
was
wasn't
a
a punishment.
punishment.
It was part of an elite force of paladins that were set there
Well, you guys
to
didn't do your
keep
job.
the peace again 100 years in the future.
He's the special hero.
He's
Yeah, well-
Avatar, okay?
You didn't
The
do your
last
job.
Airbender.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did
supposed to
it.
awaken 100 years ago. I don't know what happened. I've been removed from my cohort.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Implying that there are more people in
I
stone.
awakened in this basement, and now I'm very confused because I don't recognize these things.
Well, let's see. This family's being harassed by a curse and a demon, and then both of the kingdoms are at war.
He was stoned.
yeah.
Ah, I didn't get that till now.
And then, we killed one of the kings because they're both of the kingdoms are terrible.
It sounds horrible. I want to go back to my basement.
What? There it is.
There it is. There it is.
There it is. Go back to your.
Once the enchantment has been broken, I can't return to stone.
I'm gonna shut the
Okay,
door and start
cool.
walking down the stairs.
You see one of another cat person approaching you from the top of the
She
stairs.
looks like a whore.
She looks like a harlot.
What
Why
are
do I
these
look like-
monstrosities?
They are my comrades.
You don't look so great yourself.
You have a cohort still in that room.
I'm 230 years old. Forgive me.
Check on her.
Anybody want to go find Deirdre?
Yeah, me.
Okay, so you make your way to the door. You open it. You see a bed in your way.
Yeah, don't forget to watch
I
out
want
for
you
my
to
trap.
take
Still,
I don't know there's a trap. Why would I
Detect
know there's
evil.
a trap?
you watched me set it on the
Casting
step.
spell on
Oh,
yourself,
yeah.
or just using it as a free action.
You watched me
Okay.
set the trap on the
So-
step.
Just real quick, is anybody in the party evil on your character sheet?
No.
So your detect evil yields no results except on the ground where the dust lay from the creature.
Okay. I thought maybe we could figure out what to do with the nonsense of getting
Being
this
stuck?
curse broken if
Uh-huh.
I could detect the evil, but apparently I'm not that good. I mean, that makes sense. I've been frozen in
So-
stone for 200 years. I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just saw something turn to dust and then light and then people.
So you don't know anything about the curse that's on this house right now.
No,
Nothing.
I know nothing about this house. This house?
Was it here before?
Do I trigger?
I
her
don't
trap?
know because I haven't ever been outside of it.
Okay, short synopsis. He was cast in stone in the castle. Have you ever heard of the Chinese clay warrior statues?
Yeah.
There are like 100,000 of them or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that. He was put into stone to come back out and preserve peace hundreds of years later.
Okay.
Something went wrong. Things happened. Yada yada yada. Suddenly, he's now a collectible trophy for this family. A stone statue of a warrior from a time long forgotten. In their
Okay.
basement. Because they're collectors and rich. You know, white people probably.
Now, now that Payless's magic is able to permeate the building, you know,
He has been freed from his
I have
bondage.
been freed as I should have been when Paylor's magic should have released me 100 years ago. His magic has just been circling around this building waiting to release me.
Yeah, it's like
Payless.
every time it gets close to him, the building resets. And
What?
the
That's
problem.
what you're the problem. This is why the house is cursed.
No.
What? No.
No,
No.
because he's been in there for 100 years.
Okay.
So,
The curse was keeping him there.
from becoming human.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to be an extra 100 years old and moved out of time because of this crappy curse.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, so are we?
Do I trigger her trap?
No.
Because
You saw it, so no.
Okay.
So how do we get back to the present then? Because
Yo,
we're kind
move
of
the
stuck
bed.
in the loop still.
So you hear from the other side of the bed, "Hey, move the bed!" It's Ravana, you can tell by the voice.
You open the door.
Meanwhile, the Gremlin leaps out of the bag, holding, lands on the bed, stretches for a second, and you hear from the girls, "Ooh, kitty!"
Oh, cool! They see him.
Yeah, well, they would be able to see me now,
And
too,
then you
wouldn't
see
they?
the girls like walk over and start petting them really hard.
This
They
fox
still
looks sickly. I must use a knife.
This
No.
is upstairs in the bedroom.
No, it's in the bedroom, you can't see
Okay,
this.
good.
But they start petting the cat, but they still do not see the guys. They saw the
Okay.
cat because the cat's like was in the
Magical?
bag of holding and magical, yeah. So kitty, petting it a little too hard, it starts to get a little bristly.
Make me come out here.
Gremlican, just talk to them.
It talks.
Just
Meow.
just tell them your magic.
You
This is
gremlin.
unfortunate.
Hiss. Like this is all, and then it just like starts to fall asleep on the bed. It doesn't even like curl up. It just kind of like is standing 1 minute and then just like topples. And then like for some reason the girls stop. They're a little crying and they're like, "Kitty." And pet the cat some more. And you can, and like as the Gremlin's laying there, you just see it look out of one eye directly at you and just glares at you like fresh hell have you brought upon me.
That's what I always say.
Okay. So, you hear from the other side of the door, you hear Ravana's voice, "Move the bed, bitch!"
Yeah, bitch.
Ravana, chill
Wait,
out.
I still have bull strength, right?
Yes.
I just slide it out of the way.
You wouldn't even need that technically, you have a 14, so you just push it, it slams against the side of the wall, screams ensue as you hear as the girls
I
are
forgot.
frightened. The cat leaps up and like kind of stretches its body enough so that it encompasses the girls and they feel a little safer. So it's like crying profusely.
Into the Gremlin. Like.
Kitty.
No, the cat's like purring at them, trying to like calm them down, and with its extendable tail, it slaps you in the face.
Dude, this girl's been here for 100 years. She might recognize my brethren. Maybe I should walk upstairs.
You don't know what's going on upstairs. You just hear like sobs from
I hear
girls.
voices. And
You
they
hear a
tell me
child
that it's
sob.
100
You
years
hear
ago.
two small
Right?
children
You
screaming.
hear two small children sobbing profusely and
Okay.
screaming.
I will walk upstairs.
Okay, You reach the top of the
No.
stairs. You see the half-cat slut harlot standing in front of the open doorway,
Hey.
and two.
I need to get a recipe.
Okay,
Can I
yeah.
put you out of there for
Yeah,
a second?
sure.
Sucks.
I want to say
So you see this happening, and you're like, "What the hell?"
And you would see me for the first time as well.
You are some kind of elf, right?
I'm a half elf.
You would have existed in my time.
So you see a half elf kind of standing where
I am actually fairly young for a half elf.
Walking cat people would not
Yes.
have been around that time.
exactly.
Well, I am only 108 years old, so I'm.
Extra
200
you're
years
not,
ago.
You're not from this dimension.
I'm not?
No.
I assumed I was.
Wait,
No.
either of us are now?
We're-
Rakshasas are planeswalkers. Like
Yeah,
they,
you guys cross planes constantly.
Ah!
Since when?
Your character.
it's a
Do
racial
you
trait.
think he would shit you about this? I mean, he's telling me the truth,
Right.
right?
Thanks, Mom.
Not like it came up any other time. But
No, it hasn't.
Well, I am only 108 years old, so I'm
Bless you,
relatively young for a half elf.
So half
you
elf
see
and the dark
children.
elf.
Yeah, you see the children.
Wait, did dark elves exist back in this time too?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I didn't freak out about you. It's the cat people that weird me out.
The harlots.
Wait, wait, how's that work?
No, he found the other one sexy
Because
though.
the cat people are extraplanar. They came from another dimension.
Yeah, it'd be
But
like
the
if you saw a
elves
demon from
were
hell
around.
just randomly spawn in front of you. You'd be like, that's not from this planet.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Brandon doesn't like it.
But the rest
Well, where are
of
we from
society
then?
is from another planet.
You're-
I'm just saying, the rest of society now, 100 years in the future, has acclimated to them.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
200 years in the future.
200 years in the future.
Yeah, you may be chilling up. You may belong to this dimension now. You might have even grown up here. But me, just 200 years ago, none of you walking around.
Well, hi.
How are you doing? Here.
Meow.
I'm very confused.
Is that all he hears?
No.
So,
Speaking common, they
can
understand.
I can see the children though.
Yes, and you see this kind of like elongated, it looks like a wiener dog, but really long, and it's a cat. Kind of wrapped around the children as if it's protecting them.
Someone has mutilated this box. Almost destroyed.
Do not touch the cat.
No,
Well,
I
the-
go to reassure the children because I think they should probably know who the paladins are.
Yes, they're they're probably about 6 years old, so they would associate you as like the police of the time potentially.
Yes.
So they see someone come in with
Peacekeeper.
essentially.
Can they see
Although
him?
your garments are
Yeah.
100 years out of style, so that would be a
But-
little weird.
Damn.
No, but
200
that's the thing,
years
they were
out of
all-
100.
they-
100%.
my brethren and I were supposed to be revived at the time this curse started, right?
Right around there, yeah.
So they would recognize me as an outdated, or were they too young to know? I guess
They
they were
wouldn't
too.
really know.
The parents might, but the kids probably don't.
Right. And even then, I'm gonna say that there was a catastrophe. Catastrophe.
Go on.
Yeah, it was a cat astrophe. A cat apostrophe.
Hey,
That might not be as you might not be as well known as you think in this.
the Gremlikin would probably know about the.
Well, I'm going in with the assumption that they would know who I
Yeah,
am.
the girls kind of calm down as they see you approach, and they're like, "Can you help us? We're scared." You sure?
Wait, they can see him and not us?
Yes. He was trapped in time with them.
I'm a fixture of the house.
Yeah.
Oh!
If the house reset right now, he would still be there. You would not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
they're like a little calm, and they're like, "There's a kitty."
I moved to reassure the children.
And they kind of run over, give you a hug, and like,
Wait.
"Kitty, kitty." They're like beckoning the gremlin. The gremlin is like. The gremlin pads over and jumps onto one of the girls' heads and just kind of rolls up in a ball. Makes
I
sense.
guess I
You got
don't
smaller
swing
as
at
you
it
jump.
with my mace.
It's on top of the girl. You end up bashing her brains
Yeah,
out.
all right.
Wow. You don't swing at the girl.
Gremlikin,
Can I
thank
sense
you.
motive on the animal?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's just. Oh.
What are you?
Gremlikin, thank you for
Sense
calming the
motive.
girls.
Oh.
I have +6 to my sense motive. 4.
10. The cat appears to, from what you can understand from the cat, it appears aloof and pissed off, and that's about it.
Damn.
Gremlikin, thank you for calming the girls.
Its tail is kind of like swishing around. Just like, I want to be here.
Annoyed.
If you want to go back in the bag now, you can.
And then it turns and looks at your tower shield and just jumps on top of it. Like, just hanging out there.
Can I
That's
go
like high
upstairs
places.
now and see what's going on?
You can go upstairs at any time.
Okay, I'm going upstairs.
wait.
So Isla decides to go upstairs, whether or not Ravana wants her to.
So, I asked the girls what happened.
The girls say there were some scary noises downstairs. We didn't want to open the door, and then the door opened by itself. And then
the
bed,
window opened.
No, and then the bed shoved in front of the door. It was really scary, and then suddenly the bed was gone, and there was all this scary stuff outside.
There was a woman downstairs. Is there anyone else you know of in this house?
There's Mommy. Mommy's downstairs.
Okay,
I ashamedly look away.
Okay, I come in the room and I explain to him what's happening with the monster.
They can't
that's
see
in the
you!
board. No,
They cannot see.
he can't.
I can't.
So I go up to him
Yeah.
and I tell him the situation
So you relay the information as to what's been happening with
and
Blastus
how the demon's
infernal-
after this
infernal
boy.
being, yes. Blast this infernal location.
As you reach the top of the stairs and walk towards it, your staff glows a little brighter and then dims as you reach the bedroom for the girls.
I was the ghostly door opening and closing because I came in to protect the girls.
But this thing was clearly at the boy. I think we should check.
Can I see you yet?
Yes, you can see
You
me.
can see all of the people who are from the present.
But-
Because of the
Fear not, children. There are people here to protect you.
Where? I only see you.
Just like kick a chair or
We're not
something.
from this time period. But it just go with it. Angels,
They're
yeah,
crazy.
angels. We're angels.
Angels. I like
Guardian angels, yes.
servants of the god Payless
Hey.
are here to
Fuck
protect
no!
And then one of the girls turns to them and says, "Who the heck is Payless?"
I am a servant of Ilona.
Let me tell you the good word
I
of
worship
Payless.
Omen High.
Roll d20. They're going to do a sense motive check on this bullshit.
Servant of the god, if you
One.
must.
I got a 3! So as you start your spiel, you trip and fall, and they just start laughing.
Okay,
You're silly!
I'm telling him we need to go check
I
on the
start
boy.
laughing.
I say we need to go check on the boy because that's what the thing was after.
Alright.
Did you not notice your step? Never mind.
Everyone, let's go check on the boy and his father, please.
I'm still downstairs chilling.
Yeah.
You can look around because
I got out
I'm
of the
bringing the
bag
girls
and
with
then
me.
killed something.
Okay.
Not leaving
And
them
you see
by
one
themselves
lying
in
in
this
the living
weird
room
haunted
floor.
place.
Roll d20
Yeah,
as
if you wanna go
have
check on the
Check
woman.
woman.
17.
we put her
You
to
notice
sleep.
a trap
She
on
still
the
has
floor
a
that you step over.
Boom.
It's a tripwire.
on the stairs. Yeah, did you?
Let's go trap.
But you step over it and it's fine. You pick
Okay.
the girls
Maybe
up.
I didn't trip the trap the first time because it was a different time.
Yeah, essentially. Well, we'll say that, but he would have just passed the check either way.
As I walk out of the room, I'm going to disarm the trap on the stairs,
Okay.
so none of the household trips on it.
Cool.
Okay,
Who's
let's.
that trapping over my trap?
Well, I'm a rogue. I set up traps
A
also.
paladin who
That's
can't.
just what you want one of the kids falling down the stairs and breaking their skull.
And the,
Or the parents.
let's check on the boy, please.
Roll, Andrea, roll d20.
She's gonna check on the mother, by the way.
Oh.
That's what she's doing.
Has anybody checked to make sure that evil spirit's not coming back to life
12.
out there?
It's still a puddle of dust. Well, you hear a noise from behind you, and you see that the wife is, like, slowly waking up, and she's like, "Oh my, I seem to have fallen down.
Get
My
up.
head hurts slightly. Why is the secret door to our cellar open? Honey!"
Okay.
As she calls up the stairs, you hear her voice, and then you hear a gruff voice from the other side of the door. "Don't come in!"
I am a servant.
I'm naked. No, I'm kidding.
That's your son in there!
Oh, God.
My name is
going?
Walter. I am one of the soldiers of Payless. I have come to protect you from evil.
Who's
Who's
Payless?
He's
Sweetie, have you ever heard of Payless? Isn't that a shit?
He's the god of good values.
Good values like shopping?
Buy one, get one free.
No, that's more BOGO.
I'm trying to go around
Bogoff.
trying to check in on the boy and the father myself.
Bogoff.
Huh?
I'm trying to check in on the father and the son myself.
There's still the magical barrier, and as you get closer, your staff's glowing brighter.
Yeah, but we can open the door.
Yeah, they open.
What
the
about
door.
his? Is his mace glowing at all, or is it just me?
It's just this normal glow.
Oh, is it just still
It's a
glowing from
torch,
before?
yeah.
It's like a torch.
But
Actually,
does his
I won't
does
turn
the
that off.
father's magic affect us because we're still out of time?
Yes.
Okay. So can
So there's a
I
like.
turned off my torch so there will be no more confusion.
okay. So can you please tell them to calm down and put the barrier down? We need to check the boy.
Please
I
calm
poked
down
the
and put
barrier.
the barrier down. We are concerned for your son's well-being.
Mike. I
Roll
poked-
d20 to see if he believes you.
Mike.
Wait.
I'm gonna poke the barrier.
Isn't he gonna ask who we is?
Is this a bluff? Do I get my bluff bonus?
No, it's not bluff. You're telling the truth.
Is he gonna ask who we is?
See, I want my bluff bonus.
No.
It's plus 10.
Nope. He's like, I shall not. Be gone, foul creature. And then with his other hand, which is still wrapped around his son, you see him make like a weird hand gesture.
What if I make a
What are you doing to your son?
They can't see or hear you.
What if I say, open the door, I shall smite thee, and make a bluff check?
No, the door's already open.
Or open
Somebody
the
open the
barrier,
door.
or I shall smite thee with a bluff check.
You can make that bluff check if you want, but he's in the midst of casting a spell. You might want to get out of the way.
Okay, getting out of the way. Goodbye.
How far away am I from him?
You were still in the girls' room, aren't you?
No, I went out and did the
What
trap.
if
all
I
at
duck
the door.
behind my shield and attempt to stun?
So how far
Trap.
away? How far away am I? Undid
He's
the trap.
He's about 8 feet in to the room.
Okay, I'm gonna duck
But
behind
the
my
barrier
shield.
is like right at the door, so it's like you can't really get in through the door.
Yeah, I know, but how far away?
8 feet! Can you not hear?
So, spell Route of Confusion. How far away does that cast?
Barrier, magical.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
but can't I
attempt to stun him
poke
with
the
my
spell Route of Confusion through the?
Solid. It's like a wall.
I touched it.
Shield of Payless.
He tapped it with a claw. It went ding, 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 ding.
Or Stellar Shield.
Yes.
Yes. It's got 1d4 stun.
Mhm.
1d4 rounds of stun.
Roll d20 to see if
Once
it
per
passes through the barrier.
Let's see.
7.
In the name of Payless! Blink.
What kind of? Do we know what kind of magic it
Does
is?
this mean that I've used my once per day even though it didn't work?
Sorry.
Well, can I stun the barrier for 1d4 rounds?
Do we?
You rolled a 7. So no.
4.
Do we know what kind of magic it is?
It's like some just generic barrier.
Spot
Wait,
check.
can I try to put my staff on it then? Will I-
Sure.
Okay.
Remember, he tapped it with his claw. Went ding, ding, ding.
Oh wait, he won't be able to hear.
Roll
it. Never
d20.
mind.
Because my staff is still glowing, so 5.
You don't even hit the barrier. You hit the wall.
Can I try again?
You swing, hit the wall, and it goes funk.
Can I try again?
Yeah. Well, wait. Before you do that, does anybody else want to take an action?
Are there any animals, like any kind of animals?
Not in the house.
Yes, I want to take my
I mean,
bluff.
Wait,
Yeah, but you
Gremlin
can't-
is on his shield.
The Gremlin is, yes. The Gremlin gets smushed into the shield and barrier, and you just hear this it morphs its body and pulls at the bottom, and it's just like snap.
Oh, I want to attempt to attack the wall next to it to see if we can,
Hack a hole.
Yeah, break through the wall instead of going through the barrier.
Roll a d20 strength check.
Is this
Ah.
necessary?
Plus 2. 16.
You smack into the side of the wall and make a small dent. This would take hours.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to
We must save the
do
child.
it again.
Anybody else want to take an action before Emily attempts?
Yes. I'm going to cast Entangle.
Will not permeate the barrier. It makes it's what is
40
it? 10
foot radius. 40 foot radius.
Okay, yeah.
That would go through the barrier.
That would just slow him down.
Could I call
It-
my animal
well, it would go
from
up
the
through
outside
him.
and have it come through the window,
It would
or is the
disrupt
war
his
eagle too
spell.
large?
It would disrupt it would disrupt his spell.
War
I really hate
Eagle.
you right now.
Yeah, because it would break his
Yes,
concentration.
I ride
You
an
can roll a
eagle. That is
concentration
my
check,
mount.
and
You
the-
are annoying.
The DC for Entangle, which
What?
is a level
What kind of
1
name is
Oh,
Walter?
Can I summon a monster inside the shield?
The DC for Entangle spell is a level 1 spell, right?
I
I believe so. Its DC is like 12. So if he passes
No
a
spell
concentration
reduction.
check of 12,
grasses, weeds, bushes, even trees wrap, twist, and entwine about creatures in the area or those that enter the area, holding them fast and causing them to become entangled. Creatures can break free and move at half normal speed by using full round action to make a DC 20 strength check or a DC 20 escape artist check. Creatures that
right.
succeed on reflex save are not entangled but still move at only half speed.
Also, that spell would not impact you
Kinda
as
need
quick.
that.
It would take a turn and a half to get to them because literally you're on the 2nd floor.
Ow, Emily, fuck.
So you'd have to have the plants from outside growing all the way up to get to the room.
Okay.
Can I cast summon a monster into the shield?
No.
Okay, can I try now?
It is
Okay.
an anti-magic barrier.
Can I
Slash
try? Oh,
crystal
can I
ball.
dispel it?
You can try.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, then go ahead. I'm out of ideas for that.
1.
Roll again.
Ah! 16. No, wait,
How
no.
bad of a fail are we going to call that?
16. Ah!
She puts out your torch mace
I already put it out, didn't I?
and your armor temporarily.
So it doesn't glow in the dark anymore.
Correct.
Cool.
It was gaudy anyway.
I didn't have any choice in that matter.
Yeah, it's a minor inconvenience. It is always on whether he wants it to be or not.
Okay, so that's all that happens.
Alright, I want to
I
try my bluff technique. I will smite thee if you do not remove this barrier.
Go ahead and roll d20.
Can I seduce the shield? Can I seduce the dad?
5
He
plus
can't see or hear you.
I know!
15. Oh wait, that's actually 13. So 18.
Why don't you go hit the banister thing with your rod?
I did.
Again.
The man seems to hesitate for a second, but then just like continues holding. He says, "I do not trust you."
What if she touches the thing with her rod again?
Banister.
Banister.
We tried that. It went some.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Why don't you touch the shield with your rod?
She missed it completely the first time.
Do it again!
Okay. Fine, I'm gonna try dispel.
No, not this spell, just touch it.
13.
I'm gonna try my word of power and unlock it.
You already
You
used it.
used it.
Oh, that's right.
One per
Never
day.
mind.
No! No meteors!
Your dispel attempts fail on the shield.
Hmm.
I'm going to try to speak Draconic to this person.
You'll have one other person that understands you.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I really do serve Payless, God of good values. I really am here to protect you and your family. If I had wanted to kill your wife, she would already be dead. So, but she is alive downstairs and yelling for your name.
He doesn't understand you, and he says, "What infernal language is that?"
That's draconic, sir.
He can't see or hear you.
I revert
I
back to
know.
what
I'm
I
going to
say.
be a broken record today.
I revert back to English and I say Draconic. I just want to make sure there was no weird stuff up.
Try goblin.
How about you just tell him what you just told him in Draconic?
Okay, I really do serve the god Payless. I've been cast in stone for 100, 200 years. I don't know. I was supposed to keep peace in the kingdoms. I'm really trying to protect you and your family. I could have bludgeoned your wife downstairs, but you hear she's just fine. I have your 2 daughters with
Did
me.
he roll like a 5 on his persuasion attempt? It's just like, he starts out so strong and then goes to, I could have killed her if I wanted to.
And by the way, I have your daughter's hostage.
That's what I heard! You're bad at this!
Hey,
Very bad.
Let your daughters in and then restore the barrier. I will not come in.
Roll d20.
Oh God.
Can I slap him?
You're terrible at
9.
this.
You feel yourself being lifted off your feet and slammed into the other side of the hallway as he completes his spell he was casting.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All of us?
No, well, anyone who was in the direct path of him,
I would
because
be
his
me.
tower shield went with him. So yes, roll dodge checks. Their reflex save.
20.
That doesn't count. My finger. Can I have my dice, please? Fuck. 14.
19 and what was that? Dodge?
Reflex. It's
A
fine.
reflex?
If you
Okay.
rolled over a 12, you're fine.
I have 9 in
He just
reflex.
blasted his daughters.
No, it's a controlled spell. He essentially just shot like air straight through. Yes, you went flying, but the girls are fine.
Okay, have the
19 and
girls
9,
tell him
so
it's
I
okay.
was
Nobody
28.
else in the hallway got hurt except you.
Have the girls tell him it's
Did I
okay.
take any damage or is this a minor inconvenience?
Just a minor.
Have the girls tell him
So
it's
you
okay.
Korean, you slam onto the floor at the far end of the hall, crashing into the door to the master bedroom, bathroom, whatever. And the girls just are like, "Daddy!" and run forward and start like putting their hands on the shield, and they like just their hands slowly permeate and they slide right in.
Could we just walk through the damn shield? Did any of us try that?
I touched it already. Again.
The
it does not
Gremlikin
work.
is the Gremlikin still on the girl with the girls?
It was like in a pool on the floor telling you to stop doing that and just like curled up on the floor in front of the barrier.
Can the Gremlikin get through?
Yeah, I'm gonna push on the
Gre-
barrier.
Gremlikin, can you get through the
Your
shield?
hand starts to like slowly sink in and then it bounces back.
Gremlikin, can you get through the shield?
Even with full strength?
Yeah, well, strength check's not going to affect it. It's just that it doesn't
Punch a hole in the floor.
I'm gonna go downstairs and ask the wife to come with me.
And she's just like, her head's spinning, and she's like, "What's going on? I'm so confused."
Gremlikin.
I'm going to carry you upstairs to see your husband and children.
I can walk, it's fine.
Gremlikin, can you
Alright, so I take her upstairs with me.
Yep.
Gremlikin, can you get
And then
through?
we go to the
Idea?
master bedroom.
So you're a virgin.
I can fix that. I mean,
I can fix that.
That part of my character's backstory has not been established.
Rose tried to ask something.
No, but yeah, stand outside
Sir.
door with
Good
wife.
sir.
Can,
Rose has a question, please and thank you.
Gremlikin, can you get through the shield?
I felt like it.
oh for fuck's
Can
sake.
you
It rolls
break the?
over.
Can you break the shield?
I shove him into the shield.
It like opens one eye and stares at the shield for seconds, like.
I pick him
No.
up and shove him into the shield.
You need some musical shield.
You see, okay, so from it, the other perspective, the man sees the wife appear in front of the door, and suddenly the gremlin's being lifted in midair, clawing at the shield, going. Don't forget to squish your cat.
okay, just talk to him and have him dispel it. I need to check the
Claws
boy.
are out, and the gremlin slashes you for one point of damage.
Okay.
Ravana.
Just have him dispel it.
Ravana, please stop playing with the Gremlikin.
He's so squishy.
Ravana, this is why the Gremlikin doesn't like you very
I went to
much.
summon my war eagle and had it wait outside the window.
Oh my god.
You hear the distant shriek of the bird as it approaches. And so does everybody else in the building.
Bird's also probably very confused because it hasn't been summoned.
Can I try? Okay. Can I try a counter song?
As,
Would that work?
No.
On the shield?
I mean, theoretically, but it cannot see or hear you.
Damn it. Would that be able to work on the spell
Cannot
it's casting?
see or hear.
So it has to be okay.
Yeah, song is audible. So, as he sees his wife, he falters for a minute.
I have an idea.
He falters for a minute and says, "Is that really you?" And then he says, you know, whatever her name is. I didn't think of the
Barbara.
name.
Is that really you, Barbara?
Is that you, Portia?
Turn around,
Portia.
Barbara.
And then she's like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No!
I need to do
Why
some
is she a
dusting. I need to do some dusting. There's like something black on the stairs. It's
She
gross.
was
Racist.
she was
Hit on the head.
well, not only was she hit on the head, but she was briefly enthralled by the creature thing.
Yeah, everything's just so great, sweetie. I mean...
Oh god, she's broken.
I'm
What
gonna
you
make it
recommend
a
now?
heel
Thanks for the
check
lure,
on the
Copious.
wife.
Yeah? We'll lay on hands.
8 plus 3, 11.
Nope.
I have
Put your
heal.
hands on her and the
Oh, I
husband...
didn't use lay on
Can
hands. I just
can
did the
I do a heal
skill.
check on the wife, or is that not
Huh?
something? Is that can I do a heal check on the wife?
Anybody can. Cleric.
Okay, I'll heal check on everybody. Heal check on everybody.
No, one person is sufficient.
Okay, the wife.
Everybody roll d20.
17, and I have 7 in heal.
8.
Okay, I have 17. I got a 17, and I have 7 in heal.
She seems to come to her senses,
Oh, jeez. Hold on.
and she's
14.
like, "What's going
So
on?"
I
I'm
touch-
so confused.
Is it a touch one, or
No, that's just like you take out a bandage. And
So
bandage roll.
it looks
Okay.
to the family like I have healed this
Can
woman
she-
because they can't see everyone else, right?
can she
Right.
see me when I heal her?
I got 14.
I was hoping if I healed her, she'd be able
Roll
to see me.
d20, Emily.
She already did.
15.
You accidentally bump your staff into the shield, and the glowing resumes much brighter this time.
Okay.
Accidentally.
Accidentally. Okay. Should I
As in, the
Maybe,
intention wasn't there before.
maybe if you do it again, it'll.
I'm gonna hit the shield again.
Roll d20.
You got a 1.
You throw your staff down the stairs.
I'm gonna go grab that real quick.
No. You pick up your staff. You go back up to the top of the stairs.
Again!
Roll d20.
10!
You miss the door completely.
17! 17.
After everyone in the group grabs your hands and guides the staff.
I'm in the background. Inspiring competence.
Roll to inspire competence.
Tap the base of your staff against the shield, and you hear a colossal crack.
Ah!
Excuse me.
You're an
Stuck to
ass.
my tail.
She's your healer?
Yes, I know, right? As the crack
Not
ensues,
practice!
everything in front of your face in the party dissolves.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of good that the rogue / ranger is a better healer.
I'm imagining, you know the heroes at Iwo Jima that have to guide the flag into the landing area? Yeah, that is you guys trying to guide the staff. Touch the barrier! Touch the barrier!
Okay, what's happening?
Everything around you dissolves, and the house becomes empty.
Oh.
Bye.
No, you're still there.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
return to
So the
stone
people
in the
are
basement.
gone.
So the people are gone.
People are gone.
Cool.
You look outside through the back window where the young boy escaped last time to see sun shining in.
Wait, I do have to ask: is my war eagle still outside?
Yes.
Did it come with us, or is it like 100 years older now?
No, it came with you.
Okay, good.
Okay, so no, guys, I think we broke the curse because it was always raining around here. Let's go. I'm gonna go downstairs and see what's up.
The house is
I'm gonna climb out the window.
I
Just so I can
There were
climb
treasures
down
in
the
the
hill.
basement. Let's go down there.
What's in the backyard? Like the backyard used to be really
the backyard is still that dark, deep, dark colored soil with no plants or trees growing.
Is there
on it.
anything in the house?
Everything that was in the house.
So there's no one. Okay, I'm just gonna go outside
But
the
the house is empty.
Can
Okay.
you just search the house and see if there's anyone?
Nobody in the house.
I'm going
Okay.
to the basement.
Okay? You're in the basement. There are a whole bunch of treasures.
Sweet.
Don't.
I'll follow you to the basement to detect traps.
No traps.
Sweet.
I'm
want
just
to-
going outside of the house.
Can I?
I'm going down to the basement.
I can't detect
Oh.
evil again, can I?
I
Yeah.
want treasure.
Sweet.
I
I want
want
to
treasure.
detect evil.
This is someone's house.
You see one item in the entire basement. It's a ring, and it gives off an evil aura.
Ooh.
Better go grab that.
Smite you ring!
I'm just gonna
okay.
start loading our bag of holding and stuff everything in there.
Yep.
You start looking around, and you notice at the road.
Wait. I might object to that because I'm not technically part of the party yet.
Well, you
notice
can
that-
join
you
us.
notice that as the rogue is doing this, she's using sleight of hand, so you just are looking at her and looking at items, and then 1 second is there, and then the next second it's just gone. You're just like, how did you do that?
Thief!
No, you don't suspect thievery, you suspect magic.
She's just there like.
Sorcery!
I mean, thievery would have existed at the time.
Yeah, of course. So, what now?
I leave the house.
Front door, back door?
Okay? Guys, let's get going.
Why do I
Front
feel
door
like wait?
or
Who
back
are,
door?
What?
Front door or back
Front
door?
door.
Is there anything
I'm gonna
amazing
go out
in
the back
basement
door.
for me to pick up?
Just like the random antiques that are worth money.
Sure. Alright. Well, I have no belongings on me, so.
Your armor that you find a backpack of necessities that was cast in stone before we.
That makes sense. Cool.
You're welcome to come with us.
Alright. At least until I figure out what this infernal time is.
oh great, another hopeless loser.
Hey.
Better than you.
I'm including myself.
I'm at the front door and I'm just waiting
I
for them.
like kill
I'm gonna go look at the back door.
I mean,
Wait, no, we're all still upstairs, right?
No, you
No,
don't move
we
around.
went to the basement.
I'm gonna go check the room with the kids' room.
good.
What's in there?
Kid stuff.
A bed?
There's a library. We
Well,
should
an office.
an office. We should check there. The main.
Oh yeah, the office behind the secret, the special door.
So what are we scavenging?
Yeah, we're looting.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting outside.
Looting.
I'm gonna go to the door that kicked my ass
Oh,
last
is there a kitchen?
It's unlocked.
Into the room that kicked my ass.
Unlocked.
Are there still traps?
Not that
They
you can
would have
see.
been unlocked by my unlocking spell.
Well, traps aren't unlocked, but
I'm gonna go search the desk.
Kitchen.
roll
I call
d20.
kitchen.
Oh no.
I have no idea what a desk is.
Davenport.
15.
You open the door part way, you see a spring trap, and you like nudge it out of the way.
Okay.
And then you open the door the rest of the way, and something shoots out past you, and you're just like, whoa. And inside you see a brass key.
Sweet.
I take the key.
This is the key to the desk.
Couldn't be that ridiculous.
Is there anything around that the key might go to?
The desk.
I'll try to unlock the desk.
It unlocks the desk.
What's in the desk?
Nothing now. The brass key.
Wait, the key was in the desk to unlock the desk.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else in the room?
Books? Lots of books.
Spell books.
No. Books on magic theory.
You can take them with us.
Bag of holding, you just have bookshelf.
We do. Remember?
How much does that thing weigh? Nothing?
Yeah,
Nothing.
nothing.
Like .03.
You were inside of it.
And we had other people in it at the same time.
Okay.
There's a whole library room in there.
You were inside of it.
So-
I'm looking for any sign of the
I'm
god
kinda
Payless
hungry now.
or that this family had any religion.
Yeah, but that's fine. We'll
You
feed
do
you.
not see any signs of religion throughout the house at all.
We'll stop in town and get some food for you.
And
We're in
you-
town.
The only
We
other
actually
thing you
can.
see in the
We actually are
basement
going to go get
is a
paid for
medallion
doing this
for
anyway.
Payless.
Okay.
Okay, I grab the medallion and do my prayers to Payless to prepare my spells for the day.
You feel the warmth, Payless flooding you a little
Yikes.
more eagerly than usual.
Oh,
because
you need to
are
mark
the
that you
only
used a
follower
rage
left
because you have
remaining
rages
with
on
you.
there.
You are the last
Where's that at?
Paylessian.
Under psionics, there's a spot for rages.
Really?
I shall
Like
do you
beneath
honor.
that, there's a spot that says rages
Honor?
above
Not for
animal
long.
companions.
Yeah, I did use one today.
I'm already 200. What do you want from me?
I walk back to the adventurers and say, "Are you prepared to hear the word of Payless?
No,
God of good
shut up.
I would
values."
like for
Is
everyone
that
to
for,
roll
like, per
a
day?
spot
Per
and
day?
search check.
Uh,
19.
Cool.
18.
That's 20.
13.
15.
You all look outside the back door, and you see the dark dirt that has nothing growing out of it. 3 of you recognize it as grave dirt.
Oh.
Well, hey, that didn't even
Does it
take
matter
into
that I
account.
have 28?
That did not take into account either spot or search. Was that a spot or a search?
Either.
Can
I don't
I?
care. You know
Who's-
it's
who's-
grave dirt. The
Can I-
entire back
Not
plot
bad, 25.
is dirt
Who's
that
the
is
one that's
made for dead people.
Who's the one that's clueless?
No, all of you.
You
No,
said all but one.
no, I said 3 of you know it instantly is grave dirt.
Me?
All of you recognize it as weird.
Okay, can
Let's
I
go.
dig it up?
Why do you
No.
want to go take?
No.
Stop jumping to conclusions.
The
Sorry.
reason we would
There should
need
be
to
an
know
Olympic
it's
medal for jumping.
the
to
reason we would
conclusions.
need to know it's grave dirt is grave dirt is used in necromancy and for undead.
Oh.
So cleric should consecrate it to prevent undead from rising.
Oh.
Or
Can I consecrate it?
Yeah, because we were.
you all you need is holy water.
In theory.
Okay, consecrate.
You
Bam.
take out a bottle of holy water, and as you throw the first rope, like you throw it outwards, and it like kind of makes like a little jettison rope. As you throw it across, the entire strip turns like bright white.
Okay, cool.
That's all you have to do. Is bless holy water bless
Okay, I'm
them.
blessing the whole grave.
It's like a game of like where you like
The power of Christ compels
you
you.
color in all the dirt so it
The
turns
power of Christ compels
Okay,
you.
cool.
Jesus, Brandon.
Okay, I'm done. I did it.
You feel yourself slowly sinking into it.
What? Guys, help, help, help.
You grab her.
Well,
It halts its progress when you say help.
Oh.
But as you feel relaxed, it slowly sinks you into it.
We grab her. Try to pull her out.
help you say help and
Fine.
step
I
out.
pray to pay less for guidance.
You feel yourself being drawn towards it.
Okay, let's
I
jump in.
jump in.
You land on the dirt and slowly feel yourself sinking
What
into
is
it.
going on? What is this?
It's now
I
consecrated.
relax in the knowledge that Payless will guide me to my.
It's
greater,
now consecrated. It's
goodness.
holy.
Holy dirt.
Yeah, it's holy. It's a holy land spot, so you can be closer to the gods. Literally there.
Oh, okay, cool.
So my,
So, as you sink in, all of the profoundly religious people, you are now in direct communication with your god.
Open high. What has happened here?
Press 1 for English.
We already had the religious hotline.
You hear a
Remember?
voice that sounds like soft, rustling leaves.
My child, you have healed this land. Thank you.
What has happened
Why
here?
you guys assumed the holy water was Christian holy water and not Payless pee?
Ew.
Because only one of us is religious with Payless.
He paid less for it.
Payless has given you a task. He wishes you to seek out and find your brethren who are still trapped in stone.
I still have brethren trapped in stone.
Yes.
That's awesome.
He said, if you
I'm
do
not alone.
if you do not go out and seek these people out, these fellow paladins out, there will be no more Payless. Shoe stores.
Yeah. We'll wind up paying more.
They'll go to J.C. Penney's.
Okay.
Foot Locker.
Then, but she's religious too,
Dick's
so
Sporting Goods.
she's
So-
religious too. What happens with her?
Me? I'm not really. Well, I am a ranger, and I am a rogue. So therefore, my religion is not.
Hers is nature based, not divine, but like nature divine.
Okay, so that's all I get
She
from
doesn't-
Open
she
Good
doesn't-
job.
Well,
Do
no.
we hear
I
anything? 'Cause
have
there you go.
some. It's
Not
like
human.
some, but it's not
Give
the
me
same.
a damn second to give you each your moment, okay?
Yeah.
Hi, Tyranno
Let
Sniper.
him go.
Let him do it.
Obed High continues to speak with you, giving you a task to complete. He wishes you to try and heal the two lands and reveals to you that they once were one city, one country, one
Okay.
group of people. And that as the years have passed, they grew apart from minor differences and created two separate warring countries. They were originally based out of the same family.
Okay.
And then
So-
another one.
Is anybody else submitting themselves to the Holy Land? The Blessed Land?
What if I'm not religious and I go in?
You can see what it does. It's not going to hurt you.
I would like to go with it.
Okay,
Sure, why
so
not?
as you relax, you feel yourself sink into the sand. It's gonna turn into a sand, I guess. It's soft, coarse, little abrasive.
Start screaming.
It stops as soon as you make any discomfort noise or try to leave. So as you you have to essentially meditate yourself into it. So
Okay.
Ravana is not going to be able to access it because she can't chill the fuck out.
Fine.
She'll sit there being like, I'm meditating, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
She's still in a little berserk, right?
No, hers relaxed as soon as we left turn base.
Okay.
So you do feel yourself fatigued.
Our bard is too twitchy.
I whip out my calming kazoos.
And you feel
No, you're too twitchy.
As you
Too
sink
twitchy?
gently into the sands,
Oh.
you feel yourself being rejuvenated and fully restored to what your previous state was.
Yes, I'm no longer hungry.
I get some catnip, and then I jump in.
Hey, you owe me catnip.
No,
I didn't forget that.
I was the one holding the catnip.
Just like,
I'm the one holding the catnip, remember?
no, I took that back.
So each of you receives the same message from various forms. For some of you, it's your family members. They're greeting you. They're talking to you. They're greeting you with open
My
arms.
parents are dead.
No, it's not dead. It's that they're a manifestation of whatever your ideal afterlife would be.
Okay.
So, if that would be living with your family, living with your family. If it's your God talking to you directly and giving you a holy quest, there it is. But every single one of you receives the same quest to unite these two warring countries. Because they have been at war for 200
Well, I
or
mean,
more
they
years.
kind of have cooperation.
They were
don't.
once one.
Yeah. But they're still
It's almost
two.
like a civil war.
One.
But they
It
did
is.
make that one building together that's polluting the lake.
Each one of you feels rejuvenated as you sink slowly into the sands, the holy,
Okay.
consecrated land. Consecrated? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Consecrated is correct, yes.
So essentially, you feel yourselves rejuvenated. Ravana has some difficulty because she cannot find her chill.
Too twitchy.
May I suggest that we go search for my brethren so we can reunite the kingdoms?
You know what? I think we need to reunite them too. Because Obadiah has tasked me with
After
that.
you
You guys heard voices too?
after you have been released from the consecrated land,
I say we go get paid for this job first, if you
Yes.
remember.
That too, the older woman.
as you're released from the Holy Land, each of you kind of understands that you know what you have to do in terms of your long-term quest.
Okay.
Does the
But
DM?
Can I send my
Yes.
eagle into the consecrated dirt to
it will be
communicate?
returned to the extraplanar lands.
Will I be able to summon it again today if I do that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
So the eagle
Can-
screeches, lands in the dirt, rolls
Aw.
over a couple times, and sinks in.
Can we get our XP?
Level
Yes. XP.
Again.
Level up.
So, how many...
Yeah, you only fought off in
What's our
creature
XP?
on an external plane.
Since I was basically chilling in the basement during the encounter, I don't level up.
Yes, you level up. I skill everybody at the same time. Everybody should be at level 10 right now.
Correct?
What?
Yep.
That
Yeah.
means there's things you need to change.
Again.
Again.
Oh no. You want me to turn back?
Let's see, level
Anything
10.
special at level 10 that I should be aware of?
Player's handbook will give you extra skills, spells, abilities, blah blah blah.
Character
Why did I
level
write that on top of
XP.
Plus 7 per level. Oh, that's the calculation for your points. It's 6 plus your intelligence.
So, what more do I get for leveling up?
You get 2 plus your intelligence bonus of
Okay.
ranks.
We're level 10!
I
So
get
what-
3 plus my intelligence bonus, right?
I think so, or 4.
I think it's 3.
We
I looked up
should
my
have
level last time.
45,000
5,
points now.
It should be 5 every level.
Out
Alright.
of...
Nope.
So wait, I get 5 more
55.
to add to the ranks then?
No,
Wait,
3,
wait.
Do I need to pay for
Max
My
more
level cap
ranks
was
for
36,000.
untrained skills?
to unlock them. Yes.
cross claim.
So what else do I get other than
It's what's your intelligence modifier?
Beat.
Plus
3?
3? So 5. You get 5 ranks.
Guys,
Base attack bonus.
I'm gonna unlock
Should be
spot.
5.
Okay, then
Okay.
what else?
Don't forget that also unlocks your bonus for ability modifier.
So what else do I get to do then?
What do you mean?
What's my hit
The
points
ability
supposed to
modifier,
be?
what's associated with spot? Dexterity, strength, constitution.
Wisdom.
So your wisdom bonus applies to
Is this the
Well,
spicy
you
one?
would have anyway because it was an untrained skill. And
Right,
got a
I just
bonus
don't
from my-
recommend
Yeah, a little
it
bit.
until you unlock them,
I was
just so
gonna
that
say that
you
was
get
like-
that
that's
additional.
kinda funny.
So what can
It's
I
like
do since
cinnamon
spells are
and
level 10?
watermelon. It's pretty good.
Let me check the list.
Base attack.
Will I be able to do like a
bonus
few
plus
more
10.
like level 4 spells during the day?
Let me check the list.
Is my base
Well, I
attack
can
bonus
do
go up?
like 2 level 5s. I know that. I can do 2 level
Okay.
5s.
You're level 10.
Yeah.
You have 7 0-level spells you can cast per day.
Okay.
Base
You have
save.
6.
Where does base save go?
First level spells. You have 6 second level spells. You have 5 third level spells. You have 5 fourth level spells. And you have 4 level spells at level 5.
Remind me again, when do
Okay, cool.
feats change over? It's every 4 levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your base attack, or your base bonuses, Emily.
Yeah.
7, your base attack bonus,
Mhm.
7 and 2.
Do we get a point, an ability point this time, or?
It was 5 and then 9, I think.
Oh, okay, I thought that was a.
5, 9, and then 13.
Okay.
Could you check the paladin nonsense for me? So
Yeah, just 1 second. Emily, your
Yeah.
fortitude and will base save.
Oh yeah.
7 and 7.
So
7, 3, 7.
when we have
Let's
the
see.
Dijon to keep pies and mom and dad's, what do you usually have with it?
Sometimes you can bother. Just serve the pie.
Yeah, that's the same.
Okay.
Paladin, you ready? Yeah?
Yes, I'm ready.
Spells per day. 2 first, 2 second.
Ooh, yeah. Gain a spell per day.
Smite evil 3 times a day.
What? Oh, let me figure out where the heck that is.
Special.
Okay, so that increases. Sweet.
Your fortitude goes from 6 to 7.
Sweet.
Base attack goes from 10, or it goes to 10 and 5.
Jeez.
And you also have removed disease 2 times a week. I don't know if you have that.
Yes, I do.
You get 2 plus your intelligence modifier for extra ranks if you didn't already do that. Should be 5.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, I had 5 right. I just have to wait. It adds up backwards.
2 plus your int modifier. Okay, who's up next?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay, Barbarian.
Barbarian.
So, base attack bonus. You see it?
Yes.
10 and 5.
10 and 5.
10 and 5.
We're erase the parentheses because that was me. Because I put spelling
And then your fortitude save.
Fortitude.
The base save and fortitude. Left. Down a little bit.
Okay, base save is 6.
7. That's the only one that changes. On the back of the next page.
on this.
Yes. Top says special feats. There's feats, and then above that says special or racial
Yeah, racial traits.
and special. Yes? Does it say that?
Need to
Racial
take a second favorite.
racial and something?
Wait, desecrate makes something evil.
Does it say damage reduction?
Uh,
Consecrate, desecrate. Those are the counters. Desecrate, consecrate.
oh, I did consecrate.
Do you see it? It should say damage reduction.
Are you trying to hurt me?
You.
I have racial traits, class features.
Class features, that's it. where it says damage reduction,
Okay.
and it has a -1.
Yep.
Make it -2. And Brooke, you get an additional. What is your intelligence modifier on the front page? You get 5 additional ranks for skills.
So it would be +6.
Back page, no, 5 total. So add 5 to that number at the very bottom of your list. That was 50.
Okay.
Now you get a pick. If you spend 4 of those, you get a new skill. You put a check mark or an X next to a skill, and you can add ranks to it.
Okay. Ooh, knowledge of the planes.
Okay? So check mark the next one, and that costs 4 points. So.
And then, 4 in the ranks.
Okay. So for everyone here, the maximum number of ranks you can put into a skill is 3 plus your character level. So
Wait, what?
the most number of ranks you can have that you invest in something. Ranks.
Right.
3 more than your character level.
So 13.
So if you're a level 10, you can only put 13
6.
as a maximum in the rank column.
+3.
Okay?
Okay, so I get 6 + 3,
Yep.
My bluff has
9.
8, though.
That's fine.
I get 9 ranks to put in
Yeah,
stuff
plus
right
13 modifier. It's pretty good.
Are you leveling up the or the ranger ruse or
now.
the
Ranger. I need to keep them
What
even.
happens if you critically fail but you get plus 20 on a roll?
Oh, sweet! I got 4.
That's why I stack it. If you roll a critical one and then you get like a 10, I count that as essentially just like a 12-ish. I usually just take, what I do is I take your second roll and I half your ranks in it. If you critically fail. So like, let's say you rolled a 1, and then you rolled a 16, and you have a +8 in it, I treat that as a 22. Or 20. But not a nat 20.
Right. Makes sense.
I'm on my own animal companion.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
So go ahead and detect temple and see if it's in roughly the same direction as wherever they're getting paid.
You can, yeah.
Cool. We'll do
I
that.
figure we're gonna wrap this up real quick soon. Bard,
9
how are you
+
doing?
3.
I actually get 4th level spells now. Sweet.
9.
Yes, you do. 1 per day. And you already fixed your reflected wolf?
Yeah. The only thing I didn't do is ranks. I can do that later though.
Okay.
What did I write down?
Ding.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Intelligence modifier. It's 14. Oh wait, plus
Gather
1.
information.
+1.
Yeah, I need to make that. I need to make my intelligence higher.
It's 6
4
+1.
+ 2 is 6.
So 7 ranks.
7. Yeah.
+3 is 9.
Do we want to pick up on Wednesday for this so Landon can join us?
I work until 4.
Well, we can start after 4.
Well, we can start without you, and then at 4 you can join us. You can be stuck in the bag of holding with diarrhea. Or Brandon.
Huh?
You can be stuck in the bag of holding with diarrhea.
I don't want to be stuck in the bag of holding with diarrhea.
There is literally no end to the amount of it that it can hold.
Yuck.
This is a very sad corner.
Well,
somewhere.
Which y'all have not try
if-
to go into the mag read.
If this is where we're gonna end the, I'm gonna
is.
go ahead and end the stream.
I said we should do that
So,
last time, but no
Thank
one
you
listened
guys
to me.
for coming, and we will pick up again soon, probably Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream anything tomorrow or not, but thank you everybody for coming, and I hope you guys had fun. It was crazy as always. See you guys soon. Bye.
No.